My name is Aram, my pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods. Rise takes place just before the breaking of the world, when the old gods sought to bolster their claim on Calgun by siring demigod offspring to rule it. Their divine children laid waste to whole continents in their name, and many mortals of the realms grew to despise them. Coalitions were formed and armies marched upon their divine creators, slaughtering many of the demigods and threatening the rule of the gods themselves. Desperate to halt this erosion, the old gods called a council to deal with the demigod issue once and for all. It was decreed that each god was allowed to claim 3 demigod offspring. Those who were born on claim must prove their worth through training and trials in the divine halls and magical valleys of the Temple of Udea. Our story begins with 4 such young demigods, ripped from their homes and families by seekers who work for the temple. For more about our story, including pre-orders for the Rise of the Demigods book, head over to demigodsfall.com and follow us on Twitter at Demigodsfall.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am playing Astrid Elvea, the wild elf ranger scout.
Hi, my name is Arvi, and my pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Janus the Cassial, who is an Aasimar bard.
Hi, my name is Joey, or Gnome, and I go by he, his, him pronouns, the masculine pronouns, and I will be playing Teodor, who is a Gnome Eldritch Knight.
Hi, my name is Nikki. My pronouns are they, them, or him, his, and I am playing Saint Barb, the human monk. The human monk. The only human monk ever to exist.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing.
Archon Mordok giggles.
I'm behind. Okay.
Have you heard him giggle?
That's a new ringtone we're giving away as part of our Patreon exclusive ringtone of Aram.
Well,
donate $500.
Yeah, as a monk far away from something, I end my turn. Again, after I unplug myself from this tree,
of course,
I'll move behind it. And my epic turn. Next is the statue of the wolf, Zendar.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything.
Has not changed, correct?
Wait, I'm in the... Can I try to shadow teleport?
You're literally not doing anything. You can't take any actions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. You are sidelined for the battle.
Next in the order is Teodor.
Okay, well, because you're just there, Zendar, I'd like to climb Zendar and...
Legendary action.
I will say it's a wolf, so how tall is that wolf?
It's a dire wolf.
Are the size of horses? Is what
I would say it would
guess?
get Teodor just close enough.
20 feet?
No.
No,
It's so I
no.
can cast a spell. My spell is only 15, but it'll for sure get me up to 5 feet.
Okay.
Get that. Well, I don't know. Let's see if I survive this.
If it's the size of a horse, it's 8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would like you to roll a DC 16 Constitution save, please.
Okay.
Who?
Sorry, Teodor.
Oh, okay. You looked at Joey and then me, and I was
did.
like, "What?
All of
this
you.
side of the table is getting fucked." What?
Well, they keep hiding, and I can't find them.
I was hidden for a second, and I decided to just.
You
come
haven't even
smack.
been looking for them.
That's
You've
true.
just been. Mordok has been standing in the same fucking
right.
Yeah, well, Mordok was started to, and then Mordok's like, maybe I should get a little higher off the ground. He really expected just to walk in and wipe you all.
Constitution is my daddy. Do I get advantage on that?
You get it while you're bridged.
No, not all the
bridged.
time.
But
while you're bridged.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
God,
good
Barb.
pull,
Yeah, right. That's
Astrid.
the thing with the.
Good
Yeah.
pull,
bad.
Astrid.
Is it worse?
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, no.
I need a 16.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could.
Yeah, do it, man.
Try it. Just try. If you're in,
Oh,
You don't want to turn out like me.
No.
Come on.
No, that's a 14.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Wait, what was your modifier for con?
5.
Oh, wait, yeah, plus my modifier is 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
huge.
what is it?
What is?
that's-
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Joey.
that's fine. That's
Are
above
you
20.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Above 20.
Even as your modifier?
You forgot about your
You didn't even add
modifier,
his
Joey.
modifier, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
An eyeball hits you, you're fine.
What the heck?
Who's next?
Oh my God.
Me.
There
Teodor.
you go.
You interrupted me.
That's right. So,
This is
I'm gonna interrupt you all of them now.
right. So yeah, I'm climbing up, and you just like swatted me with an eyeball. Like
No, fired at you. Just
Oh,
fired a beam of
okay.
energy at you.
We're fighting a beholder, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw cabbages
through
at you.
cabbages.
Yeah.
That's
Through
what I thought.
cabbages.
I don't know. I'm focused on climbing up, so I'm up on. Thanks, buddy. And
I'm
I'd
glad that I
like
could be
to
of
like.
use.
Oh man. Can I, with this spell, I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure,
Sure.
but extend my arm because I've never done this before either.
Oh, like longer than normal?
Yeah, just to
Okay.
like pierce into it to pull it down. It takes
Yeah.
the lightning damage or
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways,
No, I'm
or like
with
a
you.
thematic thing
Yeah.
instead of like this lightning chain
I'm
pulls
with
into
you.
it.
Almost like a lance. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Nate, hit him.
Okay, maybe. I think that's just a standard.
I think they make a save, right?
Yeah, you have to make a strength saving throw against.
I rolled 7.
Okay, that's fine because I think I'm at.
There's no way
14.
he saved a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will take 1d8 damage,
Right.
which is 5.
Okay.
Is it another die if
of
it's divine?
lightning damage?
Yeah, roll one more die.
Because we're bridged.
Yep.
Oh,
The bridge.
Man, that bridge is super helpful. 7
All
points
right.
total.
How long does the bridge last?
Well, for just 2 of you, you can keep it up, right? For a
Oh.
maximum of your divinity modifiers in rounds. So we're probably getting
Probably
near
getting close to the
Yep.
end. Yeah, I have 6.
Power of
Added
friendship.
together?
And I'm
no,
gonna pull
just
you
one
down.
of you. Whoever starts it.
Oh.
I don't know who started it.
You
You
did.
started it.
I
Modifiers,
started
fine.
it.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm yanking you down 10 feet towards me.
Okay,
So we are technically engaged now
Okay, so he's been yanked back down.
because I'm up
basically
again.
like you just grabbed the string of a balloon and yanked it down
So,
to
so
Go
like,
Teodor.
so like you're on top of the stone
on
dire
top of
wolf,
the stone.
and now, so like, would that mean that he's within Luna's like melee range too?
Yes,
Now
absolutely.
because she's the same.
They're the same
height
size.
As
They're
in-
the same wolf,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
They're the same wolf, but I'm standing on top of the wolf.
Yeah, true.
It only
Yeah.
comes down
Could
10.
she
You're,
like
you're 20
pull
feet
herself up and?
Yeah. I mean-
Assuming I can reach up almost 10 feet.
There's
'cause I'm
no
5
way
feet
Luna
up.
wouldn't be able to leap,
Or
would
to
not be
leap,
able to
yeah.
leap your distance to bite.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Who's up?
Spatial awareness.
Janice.
All right, so I made a small
think this will
mistake
ever work
last
again.
time. You
Okay.
succeeded on the dissonant whispers. You're supposed to take half damage, but I'm gonna do another dissonant whispers.
So
And
either
it's just
half
gonna
or none.
continue, discordant melody on him, and you get to save again. So wisdom saving throw.
All right. Rolled a 16.
Okay.
I imagine it saves. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 46 twice and
Yes.
half both times.
Gotcha.
Just to
All right.
take the damage from previously.
46.
Yeah, it's at second level.
Dissonant whispers is nice.
And 6 points for the first one.
Yeah.
5 points for the second one.
So 11. Oof. Archon Mordok is staggering.
Yeah, and I say, I know your secret in the cave.
And like his eyes flare for a moment, and then again they all just kind of look furious, and this face kind of twists, and a snarl forms in the side of his mouth. You know too much, and fires a ray at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is
he
that
was
your
doing it.
legendary action? I
Yep.
want to do a
Sorry.
bardic inspiration.
10. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I can never read RV.
A 9.
Fucking hell.
So they lower
Go back.
towards you, stare you straight in the eye, and one sickly eyeball rolls over the top of his head.
That is a lot of dice rolling.
22,
Oh my god.
26, 36.
Are you out?
I'm out.
44. Okay. So you just see this ray strike Janus in the center of the chest, and then this just like the last. What would the last look on your face be?
You want the last look on my face?
Yeah. What would it be?
It's this.
What would the last look on your face be?
Like,
Right? And then just that Marvel, Infinity War just fades into dust and is gone.
What? But why? But why?
Gone.
Because disintegration.
disintegrate.
You guys can't die here. Did you know
Go
that?
ahead and get that new character you had run up.
Okay, God. If I...
Demigod of origami.
Hey, I have been resigned to a fate worse than death. So
That's true. You really.
So-
So I'm gone.
It's my turn, right?
Who's after Janus?
No, it's Mordok's turn.
Right.
Mortal.
Fucking
Wait,
fuck.
can
That was a
I have a
legendary
free
action.
action to say something?
Yeah, of course you can.
Did I hear what Janus said to him to piss him off beforehand?
Oh yeah, totally.
Can I see that happen? Does it look real?
Oh, of course it looks real. It looks very real.
I
Yeah.
see that. I go into a panic, and I said, "Hey, you slime ball! Wolves look familiar." and I say, "I'm back, baby," and I try to pretend like I'm the demigod of wolves.
You don't know what they were. They were an orc.
Wait,
I don't care.
Okay, I would like
He's
you.
he's crazy. I don't care. I don't know.
I would
and
like
then
you-
I want Luna to sort of back me up and
Yeah.
flare up. Yeah.
Okay.
I say it's been me all along. I came back for you.
Roll persuasion.
Or deception?
Deception.
That's
you
a lie,
don't want
I
him
think.
to believe you because then
That's a
after
6. He
this,
doesn't believe me. I don't care.
he's gonna
I don't give a fuck.
kill
He
you.
just killed Janus, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Also
Doesn't
that, though.
believe you, but you've drawn his attention.
Yeah.
You
Get
give
over
him
here.
information.
Legendary action.
I mean, it's your turn.
It's your
Oh,
turn,
it's
Owen.
actually
It's
my
your turn. Yeah.
Ooh, then even worse. So they
Are
decide.
you attached to Teodor's diamond arm? What's going on with that?
Yeah. How does that work?
No, it just pulls you in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then
You're not like
then
grappled or
just
anything.
gonna take no other action except to fire 3 of his rays. 1 at Astrid, 1 at
Do
Teodor.
3? What have you been holding back? Or
If it takes no other action, it can fire 3 in a round.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
In
my
addition
gosh.
to the legendary actions.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
It's a beholder.
1-1, and can you be seen?
I'm disintegrating.
He literally does.
Are you trolling me?
He fucking does. Dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Oh, you always dust in the wind. Fucking hell, Rom.
How do you answer your question? No, I cannot be seen.
so against Teodor, and then
Astrid and Luna.
and then
What,
Barb.
what
I can't
about
be
me?
seen.
Can he still?
that's right,
Is
you
he
ran
still
away.
trying to hit me?
No, you're just a
Resistance to all
statue.
damage.
Yeah, no, it's dealt. You're handled.
Oh.
All right,
Luna's
so
the third. Who
first
he'd be able
one-
to see.
Perfect. First one for Teodor. Oop, that's cocked. Teodor, I would like you to make a saving throw DC 16.
For what?
For what?
ability?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Constitution. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
It's
I
advantage,
would like
right?
numbers.
Yeah, it is
Daddy?
advantage.
Okay.
Advantage.
It's advantage, not because daddy, but because you're bridged.
Oh yeah.
Do we get advantage on our daddy god checks?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, Joey keeps saying that. I'm
Be great,
confused.
14.
Bye, Teodor.
Oh, so a
Bye.
dark blue ray fires from one of the eyes,
Remember when
striking
we
you
felt
in the-
really- we
in
felt
the
really good.
chest, and you freeze. You are paralyzed for the next minute. One comes at Astrid. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong die. Astrid, I
up?
would like you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, you do not have good strength, do
I
you?
don't. I have terrible strength.
Don't you have a bardic inspiration?
No, I used it.
She used it.
Yep, fail.
Okay, you are lifted 30 feet into the air as
Bring me
another
over.
eye strikes you.
Oh, so the third one isn't striking me?
That's-
Or isn't striking Luna?
The third one's go after Luna. Luna needs
Wait,
to
so what the eye did to me was lift me in the air.
30 feet in the air.
Anti-gravity.
Oh, bitch. Hell, give me over to you.
Okay, this ray strikes Luna, but it's the same ray that struck Luna earlier, and you can't double up, so she's just still slow.
Okay.
That's his whole turn.
Okay.
You're so pissed.
I'm so ready to murder this fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, unless there are any more legendary actions, you're up.
Yeah. I mean, can I move in anti-gravity? Can I
No,
float
you're
over
just
to him?
30 feet in the air, but you can't control your movement because they're using telekinesis.
Okay. So, but I'm above him now, aren't I?
I would say so, yeah.
Because
he's
if
10
Teodor
yeah,
pulled him
he's
down,
10
so I
foot.
lift
10
him up.
feet.
and I'm like, I was like, that's all you got, and I sort of I want to like flip my swords, and I'm casting guiding bolt, but I want to like throw my swords with the guiding bolt just for flavor. I don't think it'll do any more
I'm with
damage,
you.
but like I'm throwing them down at him. Who knows if this will hit? That's gonna hit.
That's
It's
gonna
an 18
hit.
plus thing.
Please finish
Yes.
this shit fucking off.
I better finish this piece of shit off.
Astrid, save us. Carry us.
Oh, that's not good damage. That's really bad damage. 10 points of damage.
Describe how you kill Archon Mordok.
Yes.
I kill him?
Well, it looks like you do.
Yeah, so I flip my swords, and the star kind of forms in between them, and I throw them down, and the swords are sort of spiraling and spinning around the sword, and I want him to like turn back to look, and I just want it to land dead in his eye, and the swords are almost like cutting his eye out. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
As it spins, and the bright light just flares into his eye, and whatever he does when that hits him is what happens.
He just like rolls back, slams into the
And then I probably
dirt.
fall to the ground 30
Oh yeah,
feet.
you fall. You turn back into a
3d6.
naked Zendar
Why is he
And-
naked?
because his clothes are gone.
Where did they fucking go?
No, I'm not.
Wait,
gonna
wait,
Where'd
fuck
your
what happened to
clothes
my
and your
clothes?
weapons and
Oh, wait,
you
yes,
were carrying
no,
on
I'm
you?
sorry.
Why
When you transform, your clothes come with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
yes.
you're like, if
What
you
do
like poly, you just want to give
He
fucking
just really
traps
wanted
to
me to
the.
be naked for
you
some
want
reason.
thirst
You're
traps for the
fine.
listeners.
All right, so
Nasty.
you turn back to basically like Zendar on all fours. You pop in.
Oh God,
yeah.
sorry.
Do I
Cinder.
take falling damage?
No.
Okay.
You
You're
just
like
hit
on
me
top of
sand,
me.
right? Luna
like on my back.
runs over to you to make sure you're okay.
Oh,
A little kind of tornado wisp happens underneath you, and the ash reforms into Janus, and Barb's
And
still
Barb
okay.
steps out from behind a tree.
Exactly.
I'd like to throw my sword down, step off Zendar's back, and just go run at Janus and like.
I take out my
yeah.
fan. Oh my god.
Army! Oh my fucking god!
I like. It was hot up in there.
I didn't even see him take it out. I just saw the aftermath. It's perfect too.
That fan is gorgeous.
really is.
It's so Janus.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh
so
my
nice
god,
and
that's
boring.
incredible. Holy
I give
shit.
Teodor a hug.
Yeah.
What I
Excellent.
miss? Who killed him?
Me, are you okay? That
I
looked terrifying.
guess so. It was weird. What happened to me? Did I know? Like, was it like I was
No,
gone?
you were just there, and then
Were you like-
nothingness.
and then I just
I
came
don't
back.
feel so
Yeah.
good, Mr. Mordok.
and there's like kind of like there's this crunching and cracking and this sickening sound as if you had Jello in a plastic bag and were just squeezing it, and then Archon Mordok rises off of the ground. Well done, students. I didn't think you'd get that far. I thought I'd wipe the floor with you. It seems I have some training to do as well.
Good thing you're in a school as good as the Temple of Udea.
Perhaps I'll just spar with you all. Seems that's all the training I need.
Okay.
I think once is good enough. Do we get points for this?
Of course. You get points for everything you do here at the temple.
And just so they know, what do they get with the points?
What do you mean?
As in, like, what do the points get you?
Well, they're who's in the lead.
Yes, and I think there's been some confusion that some of the students have had about what those points represent.
Is there a prize?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Do you win something?
Or earn something? if
You
will.
do.
What is it?
Our freedom, I suppose.
Advantages when you enter your final test.
The final test
Oh.
at the
The Union.
at the Union.
Okay. Cool.
Now, I'm very busy, students, but that was quite an exercise. I enjoyed it.
That was nice, literally 36 seconds.
Step, dead.
Yeah, literally. It's wild at the end. Yeah. The way that's how Dungeons and Dragons work.
It was so shit. Basically, everyone just charged him and took him out as fast as possible.
He put up a fight after
Yeah.
a couple rounds.
Their
Yeah.
dice rolls flipped for sure.
Yep. All right then. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the
Bob?
opportunity.
Remember.
Archon, Prince Dean, yeah,
Goes floating off.
for sure. Gotcha.
Thanks, all students.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Okay.
you all aren't dead. Well, most of you weren't dead. You're fine now. And it is...
Oh, real quick.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Because Joey, since I got more than my max, is that like just temp HP now? Like 4 points extra? Like,
Yeah, it's
or does
temp
it go
H-
away once the battle goes
Once
away?
you leave the arena, it'll fade away.
Will Luna go back to her normal HP that she was at?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone goes back to normal. Zendar is no longer a wolf. Teodor is no longer frozen. Janus is no longer dead.
Good.
Oh, I wanted to be a wolf forever.
I'm sure we could roll until you get a nat 1 again if you want to be a wolf.
No, thanks.
I had fun with that. I was pleased about how it looked, and I was even more pleased about how much it upset all of you. A lot.
Ram's ones are literally the worst thing ever.
They're amazing.
Before we leave, I wanted, in front of everyone, I want to thought extract that memory of from Archon Mordok. So I just tug at the side of my head
Ew.
and pull out a ribbon, and I show it to all of you, and I say, so I tapped into his memory and pulled this. So I pass it around, and as you read it, you also in your mind see the memory that happens, and that you get. You see that they put a seeker stone in his eye, in his big eye.
Oh,
Yeah, in his large
Do you
eye.
have to be able to actually read?
No, you just need to just grab it, and,
okay.
and you can.
We're inclusive here. Don't worry.
So I passed that
I'm
around.
Zendar. I'm 19. Never learned how to read.
Yeah.
So it seems like this stone, whatever it is, it must still be in there if it's keeping him balanced and in order.
Dang, the mind controller's being mind controlled.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I wonder how you would get it out, I guess.
Why would you want to get it out?
It's something to know, it's in case we are not strong enough to fight the system. He is the system.
We blow it up.
If we blow it up. I'm just curious. I don't know.
So I put it in my
It's
pocket.
an interesting thought.
Huh. Well, good job, gang. I don't want to say that was pointless, but I mean, we did it.
He seemed impressed, which maybe will throw his scent off.
Sure, I guess. I'd look around for cameras or microphones.
I mean, you're in a giant stadium. They
Stadium.
could be anywhere.
Sure.
I already know, right? Because it's a public area.
Yeah. If you
I
open
have
up
the arena.
every angle, it seems like there's ones in the rocks that you all form because of the angles that you're being seen at. So everywhere.
Could
But Barb,
yeah, just a real quick mind tap. 5 seconds, I promise. I know
God, I
we
hate
can't keep
this.
on. I know.
All right, mind link.
This Foley work.
Mordok wants me to. He thinks there's a spy, which last time I checked, I think there's like 4.
I think everyone here is a fucking spy.
Yeah. So that's what he talked to me about in private in front of everyone. So if you all think that there's someone who could take the bait and or is deserving to be turned in, let me know.
Okay.
I also spoke to Malvorn. And,
Of course you did.
We're all being,
Yeah, I was
well,
like-
this is the time where we all open up to each other. I feel like we've all been a bit distant from each other for no
Yeah.
reason.
Well,
So many reasons.
This is
Malvorn, yes, Malvorn had some interesting information that he says that demigods are being kidnapped, those out from the outside.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Like the
Well,
way we would take
kidnapped and disappearing. He didn't tell me from who's doing it. He said that agents of his father are reporting this to him, and that Astrid, you're not safe.
Why me specifically?
I don't know. He didn't know, and he says that they're targeting you.
I look over at Luna. I said, "Do you know of someone who would be hunting me?"
Hmm.
Why does he know? Good go, good
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Why does he know? I feel like
He wouldn't give me any more
is
information,
his
or he
father
didn't
the
know.
most powerful god there is? I don't understand.
Okay. Well,
Wasn't his father also feeding him bad information?
That is true.
Yeah.
So how do we know?
I don't know if that's trustworthy information, but I thought that you should know.
yeah,
Thank
it
you.
just sounds like another thing to keep our guard up on. So we'll just add that to the list. Yeah.
I think you, I'm not in your sleeping quarters, but you should keep a nightly watch.
Oh, gosh.
I have a way to protect myself.
All right. I will start having a nightly watch in my quarters, with my house.
Okay.
It is sad that it is necessary, but I feel as if we cannot trust even those in the temple with us, so it would be best if we kept our guard up.
Right. Well, what, dinner time?
It's getting close. Like maybe an hour. You have like an hour of free time before then.
Okay. See you cats at dinner. I
Yes,
suppose.
and I'm gonna try to jump out of the palace with Luna.
Oh yeah, sure. So you go. Zoom, and, like,
Is there
Luna
a-
hesitates, but goes.
Yeah. Is there a I know this is the Temple of Udea, but is there a temple, like a holy, like a prayer space, like you know, I don't know.
Altar?
Altar, yeah.
Yeah, Udea is the god of vitality. So all of the activity here is a temple to
But
her.
is there like a non-denominational altar?
Not really, no.
Like a place to pray.
Yeah, not really, because most of the demigods don't pray.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so not really, no.
Is
There are
an-
temples.
Is there an
around.
area where the followers would pray, like not necessarily in the temple, or where we're at, but maybe somewhere else, like down below?
There is a barracks for the seekers.
I was looking for somewhere to pray to not Udea, so I don't know if that
Yeah,
exists.
not really.
And I don't want to be that person, be like, I'm going to the Arboretum again.
You can.
Yeah.
You'd have.
I mean, we have to go there.
we
The
have-
arena
There are
can-
things going on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be like, I'll see you all later, and I'm gonna hop on Luna.
Astrid,
What?
I will take care of what we talked about.
Thank you.
And I
I
zip
speed
off
off.
to find Medina.
Okay. You're off to find Medina. You're off to.
I'm gonna go to the Arboretum.
Gotcha. So into the painting and then into the arboretum. All right.
I'm just gonna walk back to the room, I guess.
Okay. Or port. You can port back too if you want to.
Oh yeah, put back.
Can't imagine Janus walking when he could port.
No, yeah,
Right.
totally.
Barb.
I'll go to where I had plans.
Okay. Excellent. And Teodor.
I'm gonna go back to the door.
Okay. So most of you are back in the door. I
I'll
assume you'll go through the dorm and then to where you need to be. Your
Yeah.
port key, of course, takes you back to your own dorm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I want to go find Cree. So where's?
Cree would be in the room, East Orange, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't even know my own.
The room
East
next
Orange
door.
is Belora, Tula, Wendell, and Kailu.
Oh.
Oh.
So
I think it's blue.
whatever they are.
Isn't it
I don't have
West
even.
Blue or West Green, one of the two. Yeah. So they're on the other side. Yeah.
Okay. So that's where
Alright.
I'll go.
Excellent. So let's start with Astrid.
Okay.
You go into the arboretum, and it, of course, is lovely, as it is most nights. It's starting to get dark, so it's starting to get like a nice blue, and the moon is beginning to come out.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to do while you're here?
Yes, I want to go find a secluded spot that I feel comfortable in,
Okay.
and I want to sit on the ground with Luna. And I look at this moon, even though it is a false moon. Correct?
Sure.
It is a false moon. Because what Janus told me is confusing, and I'm gonna start this process. And so she sort of sits and in like a meditative way, and she stares at the moon. She says, I didn't pray, but hello, hi, dear Ius. I hope you can hear me. I would like to ask for protection. If that's how gods work, if that's how praying works, I would like... I feel I'm in danger very quickly, and I don't know why. And if it's to do with you, or because of you, it is your right and your duty to protect me.
Did I see her go to the Arboretum?
Yes.
I would have followed her then.
Okay. So I would like you to... Are you hiding?
I'm not hiding, but I wouldn't have done that very personal thing if I knew someone... If Barb was just like...
I would imagine Barb would come up after. So you're finished your prayer, and as you're watching, and you can sense someone coming up behind you, like you can hear a rustling of leaves.
Does Luna perk? I don't know.
Luna perks a little bit, but then settles back down. So obviously it's someone she knows. And then one single star above you, like a little silvery light, shines down right about where that huge tree is in the middle of the Arboretum.
Hey, that won't work quite yet.
Why are you here?
Did you get the letter?
I knew it was you. What?
Okay, maybe you didn't.
Yeah, no, I got it. You
Oh,
wrote it.
you did?
You wrote it in your own voice. It was very evocative.
Okay.
I pull it out and I...
Yeah, thank you.
This
I don't
is
know
you?
if that's a compliment. Yeah, it is.
There's a lot going on. He could have been anybody. S
That was an accident.
was confusing.
Yeah, I didn't mean to write that.
It's okay.
Yeah. If you want to contact, I use just like talking. I know you're doing some, but I used to work in a place. I used to tend to a lot of shrines, and so I kind of know like the system of like how to. Anyway, so I think this might help you a bit more. And I take off my shoes, and my socks, and start like wading through like the ponds in the tree, or in the arboretum to like the large tree.
Are they going towards the tree that was shined on?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'm following them tentatively.
And there's like a bunch of like flowers like laid out, and I pull out one from my pocket. And I was like, I was just gonna, I was waiting till you were, because if earlier I put it and it would activate, and I don't have anything to say.
Are you okay? What are you talking about?
This will help. This will, this is a shrine to Ius. I know. What I kind of know the requirements. I also like study up a little bit of what it takes to make a shrine. And so if you use this, then you should be able to commune more clearly. And I just wanted to help you out with it, and say sorry for what happened yesterday.
How did you know I'd want to talk to Ius?
It just seemed evident. Also, I talked to Cardani a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, me too.
As you're talking, pardon me. As you're talking, the moon shifts above you to become a full moon.
I'll place the last moonflower like completing the crescent
Sure.
that I took away, and I kind of like lift my shorts again and just kind of like start being like, okay, yeah, well.
Do you think it'll do anything?
From what I remember, it should do something. Again, it's, you know, it's not like a summoning thing, but it's a more what they might see as an official request, an official commune. So it's better than just speaking it into the open, you know?
True. I've never prayed before, so I didn't really know.
Yeah, me neither, but I worked, it was a gig I had for a while, so I saw a lot of people doing it. Yeah, I didn't like it, but...
Why didn't you like it?
The gig itself was a bit tedious, especially, again, with someone who doesn't really have a personal connection with one of those big ones up there as much as they want to have a connection with me. It just wasn't really for me. But it made my mom happy. Or my doctor mom.
I never had a mom.
Really?
What's it like?
She's great. She's like legit the smartest, and not even like the smartest person I've ever known, but like the smartest person that anyone has ever known. Like in our town, they're just like the person, you know. And that was really cool to be close to that person. It felt a bit weird being related to that person, just because people kind of, you know, viewed me as with certain expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear you talk about that.
Okay.
Well, you seem so complacent about your home, but it seems like you care about her. It's kind of nice to hear. I'm sorry I've been really sad. That really upset me. I didn't think it would upset me. And it did. And so I took it back and I didn't know what to do. And I like to just avoid things. And so I did.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I was never going to stay mad. I don't usually at people. And when I say it's nice to hear you talk about it, I guess you're very strange in a very good way, I think. I promise. I mean that in a good way. You are always thinking. I feel like your brain is always going a million miles a minute, and sometimes it's hard for me to look at you and think that's a person. But hearing you talk about your mother and seeing that you've done this kindness for me, it's nice to see you. I feel like I'm seeing you for the first time.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was a bitch. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. These things?
I think they're becoming.
Becoming of something. And I'm just a bit worried of what that thing is. So.
Are you scared?
Yeah, super.
Can
Holy
I help?
Hell. Oh, I don't know. Can you?
I can try.
Okay.
I mean, are you okay with being touched?
Yeah.
I'll embrace Barb.
Okay.
I mean, I could cut them off, but that might not feel as nice.
No.
Yeah.
I tried that.
And I kind of back off. But I mean, when I met you, and I felt like we were similar, because we seemed to be the first two to recognize this place for what it is, you know?
Yeah, terrible.
And I felt so akin to you, and then I got so upset with the rabbit, and probably the rabbit like hops.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, just kind of hops in the background. Yeah.
And I got so sucked in, and it feels like it's one day has felt like months, you know?
Totally, yeah.
And but I feel like we're similar, and I can't help in a physical way, but if you like me to, I can help in an emotional.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. keep looking out for each other, and try to fix or tear down what needs to be fixed or tore down.
Tonight, after dinner by the waterfall, do you want to meet with Zendar and I? I believe he's bringing some other people, and we're going to try to privately talk about what's been going on. Do you remember the ring that the other students had?
Yes. I tried to get one.
He has one.
Well, heck.
And we can discuss what to do with it. He told me to bring those I trust, and I think that you might have an opinion.
Knowing myself, I probably do.
Yeah. So I believe after dinner sometime, we might meet over there.
Okay.
And other people will be there. I don't know. I mean, I think Zali and Zendar might bring someone, but
Sure.
just figuring out where we want to land. I mean, maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
It sounds better than
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception from both you as you're talking.
17.
Not at all. Not high at all.
11,
I think.
You're very involved in the conversation. You notice that the moonflower buds in the water have opened and are forming a circle. And in the center of the circle is the reflection of the full moon.
Your thing. I'm gonna. You do your thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna let you have your space and everything.
I'll
Yeah.
see you tonight.
Yeah. Tell me how it goes.
Yeah, I don't know if this will work, but if someone's trying to kidnap me, I figured I should
For sure.
do something.
For sure. Tell me if it feels all right. Because I've definitely. One of the big ones is I feel like knocking at my door quite often.
Is not what?
Knocking at my door.
Who?
Whoever did this. And I pointed at the horns.
I can help you find them.
Sure. Yeah. But do your thing first.
Okay.
I get out of the ponds.
Yeah.
It's a second where I don't want to put my socks on my wet feet.
It's the worst.
But like,
There's
But you
a
can't
terrible
walk
feeling.
barefoot through the
no,
dirt.
there are more important things, and
Yeah.
I can recognize that. But like, it's still hard to be like, okay, put them on.
Grow bones out and the cartilage soaks up,
Sure,
maybe?
yeah,
I don't
something
know.
like
Oh,
that.
God.
No, I'm not. It's my body. Yeah, I'll head out the Arboretum.
All right. So you head out of the Arboretum and you are left alone with this.
So I'm in water?
No, so imagine like
Okay,
a
I was
low.
looking what's going on?
Imagine like a low pool of water, like a reflecting pond that is the tail end of what circles around that huge tree in the middle. And there are now these moonflowers that Barb has set in the water that were closed and have now opened up and are directly beneath this full moon that is now reflected in the circle that the moonflowers make in the water.
Okay, I guess I will also take my shoes off, I guess.
Okay.
And I want to, take off my cape, things that will trail.
Yeah.
And I'll go in and I want to stand in the middle of the flowers.
Okay. I would like you to roll your divinity
It's not going to be good. That's the thing.
with advantage.
21 with advantage.
There you go.
I
Is
needed
it,
that advantage so bad.
is it a natural 20?
No, it's 21.
21. Okay, so you're standing in the middle of this lake that goes up to your ankles, and the water feels warm, the moon is full, and you're just kind of staring at it, and nothing happens. And you feel so connected to the universe, and you feel like you could soar amongst the stars, but nothing happens. And then there's a voice behind you.
I see you now.
And it's Luna.
I turn around and see Luna.
She's just standing there.
I can finally see you, my child.
Ayus?
There's like a nod, like if a wolf could nod, and kind of a wry smile.
Hello.
Hello, my child. Why have you gone to so much trouble?
Because I believe I'm being hunted, and I know I belong to you now. I have confirmation.
You are being hunted. Those that see at night, those that hunt beneath the stars, all are being hunted.
Why?
I do not know, but I have suspicions. They do not want eyes on what they are trying to do.
What are they trying to do, do you know?
I have ideas. There's talk of building a space between the dawn and the night, between the dusk and the morning. There's talk of breaching this space, but that is all I know.
Can you protect me?
I always protect you, my child, as I do all my children. Did you not like your gift?
Luna?
Luna nods.
I love her more than anything.
She will guide and protect you all your life. You need nothing else from me.
What if these hunters come? What shall I do?
Then you will fight them, because you are a fighter.
Ayus?
Yes, my child.
Claim me.
Luna kind of straightens up.
You know I am worthy.
Is this what you wish?
Yes.
And Luna opens her mouth
Oh no.
with her
And I
giant
disintegrate.
jaws. And she leans in and clearly is indicating putting your hand in her mouth, much like she did with Zendar before.
I do it.
Okay? She bites down. You take 11 points of damage. It's excruciating. There's like a searing, and and you get the smell of burnt flesh, and Luna holds, and you're pulling, and she won't let go, and finally lets go, and there's like this shock on Luna's face, and she begins whimpering, and has her head down.
It's okay. It's okay.
So the wounds from the teeth fade in, and where each of the points hit is now a star. And the stars are all connected with silver lines.
It's okay, Luna. You did nothing wrong. My better. Are you still there? Oh, not you. Well, yes, you, but... I wonder what this means. Do you know what this means? Do you have one? Give me your paw. No? Cute little toe beans, but no stars. Thank you.
Silence.
Just like an absent father.
Here's a gift. Bye.
I thought I missed 18 years.
You like Xbox?
Okay. Well, I guess I say, well, Luna, we have more work to do.
And as you say that, through the glass panels in the hallway, Medina just glides by and kind of turns and sees you and nods and just
nod.
keeps gliding by.
I'm going to start walking in that direction and see if I can maybe connect with Zendar and keep what direction she's going in.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
And
sorry.
Is there because I don't have gloves, is there like a leaf, like a long, is there something, or is there something I can wrap my hand in?
Like a leaf?
I
You
guess.
think that'll draw less attention?
No, like a leaf, or well, I can say it's an injury.
Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? Roll medicine.
I don't know. Or I'll rip off part of my cloak.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not bad. 17.
Yeah, you can fashion whatever bandage you want.
I'll just rip off the bottom of my cloak and I will make up a lie when people ask me about it.
Perfect. Done.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I will start walking sort of in the direction of Medina.
Awesome. Hold there. Gnome, what do you do? I mean, not gnome.
What's your name?
It's none of your names. It's
your
none of your names.
name?
It's not your real name, Joey, and it's not your character name. I'm sorry.
That's like a bunch on the
It's not like I was
Teodor
just
is
called.
a-
No.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's rude to go, hey, dwarf, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, done with you, elf.
Hey, elf, human.
Hey, human.
All right.
Variant human.
I am sorry, Teodor. What are you doing right now?
Well, I went back to the dorm,
Yep.
and nobody else went.
Who went back to?
Stayed.
You went back to the dorm
left.
too, right?
Yes, and then I was gonna leave.
Right. Okay.
I can
so
be here for a moment.
well, you were there briefly. So what did you start to do?
I had a question about the diamond
Hit me.
that had.
Oh yeah.
Is that still there?
It's still there.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna wait until you leave. It's like, like that awkward like silence. Like,
Sure.
So what do
Hey,
you got going on later today?
Just like taking my time, looking in the mirror.
Right.
Gosh,
Changing to your third outfit that day.
does this look right?
That's cute.
I
don't know, I have
think
no
I'm gonna go
fashion
back to
sense.
Jade. And then after a few minutes, I walk out.
And where are you headed?
I'm gonna go talk to Cree.
Okay, perfect. So we'll keep with you for a sec. What are you doing now that the room is empty?
I would like to go to the mirror.
Sure.
That I guess was in there.
Yeah.
Janus
And
made
it's like
it,
it's
so.
through your clothes and it's part of you. Like
Right.
like where the breastbone hits, that's right where this thing is.
I'd like to start taking off, like just dismantling some of my armor and like.
Sure.
I guess have to like pry it. I mean, like rip it off because it's.
Oh yeah.
Through it?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So like it ate right through it. So you have to kind of everything's gotta be taken off.
Okay. So I just kind of like slowly, like piece by piece, and I finally take down, my gambeson, and then like another shirt, and another shirt, and then so I'm just kind of left with like these bandages that are just like
Yeah.
super tight
Yeah.
wrapped around my chest to kind of like hide a couple mounds that are there, and I'm assuming that it's through that too at this point
Oh yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it just bursts right through the middle of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them were cut and then they're hanging, so it's not quite as much support as you would normally have. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just kind of like I just want to touch it.
Yeah.
Like it's just like my arm.
It feels like stone, but it's warm like you are. And you can feel your heartbeat through it. And you can see, if you look very carefully, little pulses through it as well that match your heartbeat.
Okay. I think I'm gonna like look up and because we could ask for anything and it just essentially materializes, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Careful with the showers.
Definitely not gonna do that. Lesson learned. Room, can I have new clothes and a new breastplate?
And there's the stand-up cabinet that you all have, the larger one, glows through the cracks and then fades.
Okay. Before I before I even like look back towards that, I'm gonna go ahead and summon my arm, my diamond arm, and just kind of like stare at the two together.
Yeah. They look out. They look to be made the exact same way.
Okay. And after just kind of standing there for a couple moments, I just want to take the diamond, my arm, and just like slowly push it through the mirror, right, like where my chest piece was.
Sure. Yeah. It
And then-
enters the mirror and it's like it kind of cracks and splinters all around it, and it just goes straight in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I withdraw my arm and
The mirror slowly heals and closes back up.
I rip the bandages off, and I go ahead and repackage myself back up.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Excellent. All right. You've left.
Yes.
You're already there. So Kree. We're looking for
Zendar?
Kree. Zendar. We're going to start with you. You went back to your dorm. and
Yes.
in the
I
room was
wanted-
Kree and Susomo.
Okay. I wanted to quickly talk to Kree, and probably Susomo as well after.
Hey, Zendar. Hey. I haven't seen you all day.
Yeah, they put me with the other group for some reason.
Oh, are you with them now?
No, I'm still in this group.
Oh, that's great. Great. So, how can I help you?
Well, there's something I'd like you to go to.
A dance? Are we going to a dance?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
it's, not that I know of.
okay.
Maybe this isn't the kind of person we should have at this meeting.
Rebel? We're gonna overthrow the whole school?
We're gonna kill Mordok and we're gonna.
Are you capable of keeping secrets?
Oh, well, okay. And like out of the corner of your eye, Sasomu's been writing, but she just smiles. She just smiles and keeps writing. And Kree's like, oh, of course. For my friends, yes, of course.
Roll insight,
Can I actually roll insight to
Sure.
see if
Yeah.
not that he's lying,
Yeah.
but like if he is actually capable of telling the secret.
Well, insight wouldn't tell you that. Insight
yeah,
would
that
just
would
tell
just
you
tell
if
me
he
if he
believes he's
believes it.
capable of keeping
Yeah.
a secret, which he fully is.
I would just say, you know what, Kree? I have an important job that I think only you can do.
Well, what would that be? Knock, knock, knock.
Harvey just smug.
I walk over to the door and slowly open it.
And Janus is there.
Oh, hi, Zendar. I didn't know you lived here.
Yes, you did.
I
What do
didn't.
you
Is
need?
Kree here? I look past Zendar.
Yeah, and Kree's like, hello, Janus. Oh, hello. Come in. I don't think you've been here yet.
No, that's it. They all look the same. I need to talk to you in private.
Oh, okay. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. And Kree leaves.
All right. So I'm just standing there in the room with the Somu, like. So, there's a meeting, that you should be present at.
Yes, I know.
I figured, but I just thought.
Are you
I'd tell
inviting me to your little secret plans?
Well, I figured you'd know already, and it would be rude to not ask you.
I accept your most gracious invitation. And she kind of slides up to her full height and slinks over to you. I was wondering when you'd ask. She offers her arm.
Because she knows.
I have something
She has
I must
two
do
S's in her
first.
name. 3.
What was that, my child? It's my child. What was that, Zendar? I'm sorry.
It's regarding something I have to do for Astrid.
Ah. What you have to do?
Let's just say that I'll have to stay in the shadows.
Well, of course you will. That's why they would come to you. That's fine. I understand. I am happy to entertain by myself. But you will, of course, escort me, won't you?
Yes.
Wonderful. And she puts her arm out
All right, I take her arm.
and she taps your hands with her fingers. Thank you so much
Her snake
for your
fingers.
kind invitation.
Grandmother.
Oh, thank you so much. Such a
Now-
nice gentleman.
I'm 16 years old. I'm a grandmother.
You too. Hey, Janus.
Hi, Kree. We had such a great time earlier this morning.
You got wings. You have wings now. You can fly.
I do. Speaking of which, I want to do another little excursion, but later tonight.
Sure.
Much later, when everyone's asleep.
Oh, you mean after curfew?
You sure? Yeah, that's what you would call it. Yeah, after curfew. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
You don't
yeah.
have to be anywhere, do you?
No.
Not with your
no.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend? What? What? No. What? I don't. Okay. Yeah. So,
Janice being like, we're not anything. It's fine.
so where do you? Where do you want to meet?
Well, the same place we met earlier.
Okay, outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. We can do that. And yeah,
Don't tell anyone.
my beak is sealed.
Okay. Not your boyfriend.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay, it was good to see you, Janus. Bye.
And they say I'm abusive to slugs.
Creek throws open the door, basically slams into the two of you leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye. And kind of like goes off to the side.
Bye, Cree. And I just sort of walk past with someone like I don't.
Cree watches you walk out,
This gay
watches
drama.
the door shut, and just hangs his head a bit.
Oh.
All right.
This is such gay drama. I can't.
What am I doing right now?
Rise of the Demigods.
Where were you right now, Barb?
I mean, I just let the Arboretum.
During
Right.
all of that, we were having our scene, right?
Right.
I guess. So it's,
I
I, guess,
mean,
where,
yeah.
where you
Yeah.
went afterward, I guess.
So you left and you were walking after Medina.
Yeah, I wasn't like, because she just going to like dinner?
then-
No, she goes to her office.
Oh, okay. Then I'll,
Yeah.
I'll just hang out. And
Just kind of near.
near, yeah, like keeping tabs on where she is, but like, obviously not being like, staring at her
Right.
office, but like maybe like because like her office is near the Arboretum, right?
It's right up against it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just like stay in the Arboretum, kind of near her office, like playing with Luna, like playing fetch. I don't fucking know. It's like
How innocent.
yeah, but
Well,
like
you can even do it in the Arboretum because all the
Very
offices
conspicuous.
sit against the
Yeah,
Arboretum.
so, like, I'm doing
so
it in
they're
the
glass
Arboretum.
on the back. When you're looking out, it's clear. When you're looking towards it, it's frosted. So
Mm-hmm.
you can see her lights on. You can see a shape of her moving around. So it's easy to keep an eye on her.
yeah, and I'll or like maybe fetches, but like maybe like take my swords out and like just work on technique, like
Oh, sure.
footwork, like just like pretending to be a normal human being.
Luna's
in the
completely ready for all
in the
that.
Arboretum, yeah.
Pretending to be a normal human being with swords fighting by wolf.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sure.
Like just like working on footwork, hell, like working on my shooting star, aiming at trees, maybe like just like
Totally.
practicing.
Yeah, and everything underneath the light of this moon just feels a little bit easier.
Is that a mechanic?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, should I know about that?
Like +2
Well, because
easier.
I know that's a thing, right? Like, or at least the gods
Yeah.
can get like bonuses based on like weather types and shit.
Just the blessing of your father.
Does it like when I use my shooting star? Does if
It
I like,
flares.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I peek at it. I
Yeah.
put it there.
Anytime you use your divinity, yep, it flares.
You have arm powers.
Arm powers.
I like arm powers.
I think it just
Put it away, Nikki. Put it away.
I think it just flares. It doesn't add anything, right?
All of
Right
us
now
are
it
gonna
just
get arm
flares.
powers.
Okay.
I've already got
Yeah.
arm powers.
Yeah.
He's got arm powers.
That's cool.
You have arm powers. You grow
I
giant
know.
arms.
I like all. I don't discriminate.
Right, you like all arm powers.
Now that we've gotten Ayus, me and Barb are gonna hunt down Mordecai. Is that his name?
Mordecai.
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
god of death.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
know. I wouldn't have to know where Roswin is. Roswood.
Could look around for.
I look around for her.
All right, I
We
would
haven't
like
seen
you to
her in a
roll.
while.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You run into her. She's running around a corner. She has a huge stack of papers in her hands.
Oh, hey, Roswood.
Oh, hey, Barb. I can walk and talk. And she starts walking a little faster towards.
How'd you know I wanted to talk?
Oh, I just thought because you said hi. You don't. Okay, we don't. Okay, bye.
I
And
mean,
she-
I'd say hi even if I didn't. Do you really think of me like that?
What?
That I
What?
wouldn't.
I don't understand the conversation we're having.
Okay, yeah. Let's start over. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll follow you. What's
Okay.
up?
And
Hey.
she's walking towards Archon Mordok's office. Nothing, just dropping off papers.
Oh,
Archon
cool.
likes everything with paper.
Who?
Archon Mordok likes everything with paper.
Oh, you just said Archon. There's a bunch of you.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. The dean likes everything with papers.
Yeah.
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 It's a lot of paper. Well, you should know. You're like an assistant now or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
And like gets to the office, knock, knock, knock. No answer, and just shoves paper in this inbox.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can I help you?
I wanted to ask if there was any response from my town, specifically from my mom.
She kind of looks and turns her
Dr.
head
Mom,
for a second and like looks really confused. Oh yes, no, nothing yet. If I get a letter, I'll bring it right to you. I promise.
Why do you think it's taking so long?
Well, it's been a day. So, I mean, it's been one day.
We're demigods, not gods, Nikki.
Okay.
Takes usually 2 to 5 business days.
How
This is so international shipping, so...
how long do you think it will take?
Oh, I mean, I guess a couple weeks.
Okay. Do you think we could make it come sooner than that?
I'm.
Do you think we could make the letter come sooner? That's all I'm asking.
Well, I could try
Okay.
to play upon her and yours greatest combined fears, and I can connect you.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Is there like a demigod of postal service or something? Like, can we just ask them to?
Well, not here. There's no. The demigod of letters
The
is
other
up.
school.
The demigod of letters is up north. I haven't heard anything from the
letters,
demigod of
yeah.
writing. But again, like if you tell me your deepest darkest fear that somehow impacts your mother, I can connect you two in a realm of terror, much like a nightmare.
Or you can just use a scribe pad.
Totally worth, like...
and like look in on.
You can. Sorry, can we talk in your office?
Sure. And she goes over and she has a little office.
You have an
and
office?
Yeah, she opens the door and it's really cute. First of all, apparently she draws, and she has drawn
Apparently.
pictures of all of you. So like on her tack board in the back, it's just one drawing after the next of the, and they're all really good, and you all look really happy, like you're having a good little hangout time. She's got tons of them.
Now I know who's submitting the Barb fanfic. And like,
That's right.
Barb fan art.
You need. Yeah, no, I'm terrified. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm scared. Is that good enough?
No, it has to be a really deep-seated fear
It's pretty deep.
that if your mother heard would either upset her or also terrify her.
Okay, go for it.
Well, you have to give me something.
I'm scared as fuck that something that she doesn't know what's going on with me, or that I won't be able to see her in a long time.
And she reaches out her little hand.
And it super sucks, and the lack of structure and facility here is complete trash, and I'm not equipped with the right resources in order to fix it without her.
She reaches out a little hand, and she presses it against your arm. And she thinks for a moment. Nope, those are just general fears. I need something that's soul-wrenching.
What the fuck are you even good at if you are the demigod of horror? What have you accomplished? What
Bitch gonna show you.
There's a little swirl of black in both of her eyes, and then she blinks and she shakes it away, and she's like, "You sound upset, and I would really like to help you, but I don't think you have to be so mean."
What was that swirl?
What do you mean?
What was that swirl?
Oh, that's the darkness.
Yeah, bring it out.
You want me to bring it out unfocused?
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh god.
Just fucking
This
give
is
it
where
to
Barb
me.
dies.
Okay.
You've experienced it, I'm sure. I feel like I've experienced it. Do you know who your big one is?
My big. Oh, yes, I do. Damn it. Yes,
Do you want me to
do
get the
know
book?
that. That would clear that. Yes, please. That would help. It's chaos. I remember now. Yep, it's chaos.
I guess that
Good
makes
call.
a bit more sense.
God of chaos. Well, yes, chaos.
Okay.
The entropy.
Yeah, that's science, but okay. Do you think that might be who I'm connected to?
The God of chaos.
I don't know.
Well, if you enter the dark realm, you'll find out.
Yeah, fuck it.
If you're not, could hurt.
Used to that, I guess.
Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
And she kind of just walks over to you and reaches up and she, take a seat. And she puts her hands on either side of you and she just brushes her thumbs over your eyebrows. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. And jams both thumbs into your eyes and you're just plunged into pain and darkness and you're just spiraling and there's howling and even though it's all dark, you can see just the glint of gnashing all around you as your arms are chewed on and flesh ripped from you, and you just slam into the ground as maggots and worms rip through the rest of you, and you're stripped of all your flesh.
You're nothing but bones.
Okay. Am I still conscious?
Yes, you felt every bit of it.
Cool.
Oh no, Barb.
You can still hear, you can still see, but you're nothing but bone.
I'm looking at my hands, and I try just like changing the shape of them over and over again.
It's incredibly easy. You can reform and move around your bones with ridiculous ease. You can become other creatures. You can combine in different ways. You can become a ladder if you wanted to. Still conscious.
You're a mimic of bone.
Okay. Yeah, I keep on changing the shapes of my hands. And I'll eventually kind of like look forward and down, and can I see a bit of like my spine and chest?
Yeah.
They're different colors
Sure.
from the other bones.
Yeah.
They are specifically like burnt black as opposed to the normal color of my arm bones.
Yeah.
And that stirs up a lot of anxiety, and so I just start to stretch forward my arms and legs as far as they can stretch forward.
It's like pushing through, like if ink was Jell-O.
I want to keep on extending my arms, like stretching them as far as they'll go.
Okay, all right. And as you do, like this inky blobs begin to slide up your arm. So as you push further into it, it comes further up you, and it starts to just swim over your shoulders and over your chest, crawl up at your neck, force its way down your throat and into your eyes until you're you, but like a photo negative of you.
Okay. Guess I'll just die then.
Why have you come?
You're not like what we usually get here. No, not at all. No, very different. Very different indeed.
Okay.
The little one sent you. Oh, she sends so many. They're all so tasty.
Thank you.
Do you wish to sustain us? Can we eat you? Can we? Your flesh was so tasty, but it's not you.
No, I've, that's been made evident. Yeah, take what you want. Have you been trying to... Have we met before?
No. But you're so tasty.
Okay.
We'd like to meet again.
Okay.
What do you want from us?
If you're not someone that knows, this sounds really pretentious. If you don't know who I am, then
We know
probably.
you. We've tasted your flesh.
How was it? I bet great.
Not bad, right? Not bad. Be nice. It was good. It was good flesh.
Thanks. I work really hard to make it good. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Take what you need, I suppose.
Oh, we have.
Good.
What do you want in trade?
Do you know... probably not. I don't know. What do you have to offer?
That's not very creative, Bob.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. I would like... I would like to be able to fix what's going on around me.
So vague. What do you
No,
want?
you're hey, fair point. Okay.
We shall look for it.
I
see it.
I want to know who's been messing with me.
No, you don't. You want to speak with your mother. I see her letter. Just left now, on board a ship.
Okay, cool.
Will
How
take
fast is that ship?
Many weeks to get
That
to
email,
her.
and I heard about that, and that is really frustrating. Could you send it quicker?
Could I send it quicker? Why, yes.
And opens a view of the ship, and it's sailing out of port and into deeper waters, and a storm rolls up behind it, lashes at it with lightning and wind, and eventually sinks the ship, but not before the hold is broken open,
Okay.
and papers and a letter spin out with the wind, carry all the way across the sea.
Now,
and
were
then
there people on
land
that ship? Someone steering that?
on your mother's doorstep.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll.
Of course there were people. How many? Well, there are a dozen. 13 if you count the cabin boy.
Yeah. Cool. Well, glad you enjoyed your meal.
Very much.
Come back again.
Oh, we will.
Okay.
And darkness slams around you, and you just wake up gasping.
Am I still in the office?
Yep.
Roswood,
Hey!
I fucked up.
Oh, no, you did great.
Oh no, I fucked up.
Okay. What did you do?
I fleshed everything. I'm still back.
Yep, you're full.
It's a weird way of saying that.
You're full of flesh.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry. For swearing at you.
That's okay. We all have really tough days. I had a
Sure.
really tough day yesterday.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I went
yeah.
to lunch, and I really, really, really was expecting them to make those pies, and they didn't make those pies, and I asked for the pie with the little thing, but it's never quite the
Okay.
same. And
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need anything else?
No, I should probably just go.
Okay. Well, I think I've done great teaching, and it was so good to see you.
Yeah, A+ for you.
Thanks. She walks over to the door and opens it for you. Fuck with powers you don't know about, man.
You didn't ask who they were. I wanted to know who they were.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, you've had a day. So you go back to the room.
I just want to lay in it. I know I have things to do later tonight, but I'm just going to go back to the dorm.
Awesome. Teodor, are you still in the dorm? Okay, so you'll meet up in a second. You, Astrid, we're going after Medina.
Ish, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
watching her.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's getting dark, and it's like right before dinner.
I was also going after Medina, by the way.
You were perfect.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I was going to
perfect.
drop Susumu off.
You'll
but-
probably
Okay.
see me fucking around in the Arboretum. How long
maybe
will it
not.
have been?
I think like 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say that Zendar, then she's just going to knock at her door. She's obviously in her office.
Oh no, I'm just going to follow or shadow her.
Okay, I would like you to roll perception.
Because I have an eye on her office, so when I
Right.
see Zendar going over there,
That's what I'm assuming you guys are going to see each other.
I could be like, hey.
Yeah. Hey, over here.
21.
Oh, yeah. So she's in her office, and Astrid and Luna are in the Arboretum behind her office, and Astrid keeps glancing over towards Medina's office.
All right. I shift over into a little patch of shadow in the Arboretum
Nice.
because I can go through the glass, I assume.
Right.
And
Luna's immediately digging at it. She's like, dig, 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 dig.
What?
and I materialize in front of you.
Oh,
Jesus. Oh, my. Why did you do that? Could you not have just walked up to me?
Well, I was on the other side of the glass,
Oh,
and
God, that's a fun party trick. Jeez Louise.
yeah. Sorry about
It's
that.
okay. No, you're fine. That's just, it was, I mean, scary. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah. So she's in the office.
She's in her office. I figured I've just been training, hanging out here. I figured I'd try to trail her at a healthy distance once she leaves.
Something occurred to me. Can the teachers use? Do they have in their room do they have pictures like in ours?
What I remembered, I was in her office.
There were paintings on the wall, but no paintings from the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see any. There were paintings in her office, but I didn't see any that seemed to be like our paintings.
All right.
But now that you say it, I'd like you to roll an insight.
Just insight?
Yeah, insight.
Oh, I'm actually proficient in that. Okay.
There you go.
16?
Yeah. There were paintings in her office. In fact, they were the same quality, almost as if it was the same artist as the ones who painted the portal paintings, but they go very different places.
Zinda? I put my hand on his cheek. I say, "You're a genius."
Oh, thank you.
There are paintings in her office, but they don't go anywhere in the temple, I don't think.
Oh.
I look over to her. Do I still see her shadow in her office?
So it's now about it's now gone fully night. Dinner's being called, and you see her light blink out, and you hear her door close, and you see her walking towards the front of the building.
Okay, but I say to him quietly. I say that might be a very good thing to have in our back pocket if we need to go somewhere else.
Yes. In the meantime, we should follow her.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. You both follow.
I'm so stressed out. No, she's going to see us.
So I'm just going to follow this line quick, and then we'll get back with everyone else.
Oh, I'm so anxious.
You guys walk, and she goes out the front door, and it closes behind her.
The front door of the temple?
Yeah, the front door to this building of the complex.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just
Can we-
walks right out.
Follow her?
You absolutely can.
All right, let's follow her.
All right. The door beeps quietly as you step outside, and you kind of like, are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yes, and I'm actually going to
Yes.
keep Luna at the door.
Smart.
Yeah, so they can't close behind
Yeah.
us. Makes sense.
I'm going to keep Luna at the door so she will be there to let us in, and also she doesn't need to be stealthy with us. I
Yeah.
don't know if she's very stealthy. She's a fucking direwolf.
Luna gets it. She understands.
yes,
Look. I'm here to bring the pain. I'm not here to sneak around.
Keep watch, darling. We may need you. And so I just stay by the door. Scritch, 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 scritch.
So
Yes,
Luna
we're
stands
definitely
there.
trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
I wish I had freaking passed that trace.
21?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 22.
Oh, nice. Team
Rogue-
stealth.
Road
Nice.
babies.
Yeah. Okay. So you watch.
Direwolves have a +4 to stealth, by the way.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. But yeah, I figured we should have someone to let us in or stay there.
Ridiculous that a
definitely.
direwolf could hide, like in this situation.
literally,
like,
like-
where would they hide?
Luna behind a thin tree and her fucking yeah.
You can see both eyes.
Yeah. She's so fucking huge, dude. Yeah, we're both in like dark clothing and you're a shadow. So like we're
Yeah.
just-
All right, excellent. So you all step out under a gorgeous night sky.
hell yeah.
Medina exits the main building just after the sun sinks beneath the horizon. She walks west, heading away from the other stone islands, and crosses a wide bridge that ends on high cliffs meeting the sea. A large platform rests on the edge. She stands there and waits, illuminated by the light of a crescent moon.
So should we just like post up and wait till someone joins her?
Well, she's standing at the edge facing one of those huge wooden elevators that they first used to bring you up the sides. Well, not you, because you came via airship.
Yeah.
But then
I was
everyone else had to ride.
fancy.
Yeah. So she seems to just be waiting.
How are we gonna follow her outside the temple?
Perhaps you should stay.
I want to go.
It will be easier for me to escape, and it will also be easier for me knowing that you're safe. If that makes sense.
The elevator.
That's very sweet, Zenda, but I'm the one who has stakes in this discovery.
That's fair.
The elevator roars to life. So the platform's raised, and there's like a loud clanking sound, and it just begins to lower towards the ground or towards the other side of the elevator.
Is she
like
getting
this
on
thing.
it?
No, she's standing.
So someone's just picking her, like they're just picking someone up.
She's standing waiting.
Okay, then we don't have to go
Yeah,
anywhere.
okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
They're coming to us. So yeah, I guess we're gonna just are we gonna try to hide and keep eyes on her? I guess.
There's places to hide. There's like
Yeah.
fountains and different things.
I
Yeah.
want to keep an eye on her.
You guys are hiding well, and it lowers for a full minute. And it's quiet for a second, and then it starts to come back up, and the wood and the ropes are groaning, barely able to come up. It is late at night at the temple, and you are just leaving. Sorry, I shouldn't say you because there's an audio audience.
I didn't
sorry
even
about
see,
Janus.
I didn't even see who you pointed at.
Janus is just leaving their room and going where?
Well, first, I wanted to... So I still have my hat of disguise.
Oh, yeah.
That Lady Prisma gave me. So I'm going to change my outfit,
Okay.
and I want it to be like a cat suit.
Okay, right.
Like a cat burglar suit.
Sure.
But like kind of open in the front, so it kind of shows my chest a little bit.
Well, naturally, yes.
Of course, I got to show a little skin.
Like cats.
Like cats do.
Janice has never, ever, ever owned a straight collar ever.
I
Never.
gotta
It's
show
always
something.
deep V's.
You hear from the hallway. Da 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 da. This is the song from Cats. That's the joke I'm
I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
making. Jesus Christ, that took a while.
Now we've been sued and we are
uncultured.
off the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah, TM.
And then also, so the hat has to stay somewhere on my head. So I'm gonna make
Cat
it
ears.
into like a mask.
Cat ears.
Wow.
Cat ears?
Yeah.
No, that would just be two on the nose.
Wait, so what does the mask look like?
It's well, I think it would just be fairly plain. Like it covers my my eyes for sure.
Okay.
And then it would have let's say it's like a midnight blue color, and it would
Okay.
it would look like one of those masks that you wear at like a party, but dark.
Masquerade thing.
Yeah, like a masquerade party.
Okay. So you look like you're going to a masquerade.
Or like I'm gonna steal a jewel or something.
Like a sexy masquerade for thieves.
Right. Okay. So
You know, one of those. There were a lot of those back in the day.
very subtle. So you're walking down the hall, I assume, dressed like this.
I'm dressed like like I'm cosplaying.
Right.
And so I'm going to meet Kree and Malvorn at the porch where we, Kree and I had our little thing and we flew around and dilly-dallied.
Okay, excellent. So as you're
And
walking...
it's late, right? Like it's
Yeah.
after curfew.
Yep, it
So-
is late. It is late in the evening.
Yeah.
Although curfew doesn't seem to matter.
No.
No one stopped anyone yet.
Yeah.
Is there a
Everyone's
strict
fucking around at curfew.
It's very strict, apparently.
Yeah.
So you're walking down the hall and you run smack into St. Barb.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I start forming the bone fists over my hands.
I say, hello. Do you...
Janus?
No. Not Janus.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
A 19 and an 18, you motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh no! Roll insight.
I got a 21.
Fuck.
Roll it with advantage. Doing the best I can here.
Terrible. Even worse. 12.
Yeah, so
Who are you?
I'm a new student that only comes out at night.
Holy shit.
Is this your room? I'll let you go back to bed. Don't tell anyone I'm here.
What are you doing?
I'm sneaking off to go check on the other students.
Are you the demigod of like hall monitors or what?
No, I don't know what that is. I'm the demigod. I'm the demigod of nighttime sneaks.
Powers are so stupid. Have you realized that? Like, you must know everyone else is. Isn't it all just so.
It gets really lonely, because I can only come out at night.
Do you know Bryant?
Yeah, I know Bryant.
He's cool, right?
No.
Yeah, you're right. Well, this is really weird. I wasn't told by the dean or anything that like we have a new student.
Does the dean like give you intel?
Yeah, usually. I'm their assistant.
Oh, well, I don't know if the dean would want you to know about me.
Okay. Well, looks like you kind of messed that up, huh?
Yeah, I guess I kind of did. Well, since you're already out here, you want to join me?
Oh my god. That's a bit
In
forward,
the
but
nighttime sneaks?
yeah, sure. I was actually looking for my friend Janus. Maybe you can help me find him.
Oh, Janus, you say? Oh, yeah, I know Janus. Hold on 1 second. I'd turn around and I'd take my mask off. Surprise!
Janus, did you just see that there was a new demigod student here?
No, you bonehead.
Stupid.
Boathead. That's good. Boathead's perfect.
I was the person.
Oh,
I
no,
was the
I know.
demigod in
I know. I
Nighttime
went to
Sneaks.
school. I'm not stupid.
Okay. Well, since you're already out here, I'm off to meet Cree and Malvorn, and we're going to find out what happened to what's her name and Turtle Guy.
Yeah, those two. The memorable bunch.
You want to join us?
Oh, sure. I mean, I wanted to talk to you about. I made up with Astrid.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. I may have told Astrid that you were up to something fishy.
Why the fuck would you say that?
I don't think that your guys' attentions was helping us, so I thought maybe
Well,
you were
I was
doing.
fixing it.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, I think it's fixed.
Okay, well, good. So you're gonna join me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do I need like a crazy outfit?
Yeah, I think you. What are you dressed at? Like you've got.
I got a big old baggy t-shirt crop top with some baggy shorts with like a shoelace tie, and then some small shoes with cuffed socks rolled underneath and a beanie.
All right. Well, I still have my cloak on, so I take my cloak off and put it around Barb. There. Now you can be part of the
Fuck yeah.
the. What are we gonna call ourselves? The After Hours crew.
The Night Brights.
The Night Brights. All right.
Because we're smart as fuck. This is a Barb that's never existed. I'm completely fucking up this character.
What about the nighttime sneakers? I like
The
that.
nighttime sneakers.
My shoes aren't sneakers. Thank you.
I think Barb would wear sneakers.
Well, maybe your Barb would.
I like how it implies that there's also a daytime sneaker.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder.
Do we need to be like sneaky, like specifically?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Well,
I
no,
would
hold on.
think
This is
so.
actually I've been thinking about trying this. Hold on. And I put my hands to my face and start pushing in different directions.
God.
And
Warn me before you do these things.
It's happening.
I turn
Sorry,
around.
it's happening right now. And I start trying to push the shape of my skull into different forms, just ever so slightly. So I'm lowering my cheekbone and I'm like rounding out my chin a little bit.
So you look like you got like bad plastic surgery.
No, I just look different.
I would like you to roll your divinity plus your divinity modifier.
I get a critical fail and I break my face and I die.
No, you just deformed. Oh.
Jesus. That is a 10.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to do this. And I'm going to say that when you take a minute to do this, that it works like an alter self spell, that you can manipulate yourself.
Like a disguise self thing?
Alter self.
Alter self,
It's
that's
actually
Alter
less.
self is
That's like super high level.
yeah, that's a higher level. Disguise self is a lower level.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, then
disguise
that
self
one's
is
the lower
lower-
level, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my hat does.
Right, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And my limit, I've already thought about this ability. Basically, I can change the structural form of my body to look different, but not like a specific person without a super incredibly high successful roll.
Gotcha. Okay, so depending on how successful
How
the roll
sexy.
is, how sexy that roll is. Depending on how successful that roll is, depends on how good it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or whatever I'm trying to accomplish. But right now I'm just trying to look not like myself.
you have succeeded.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Fuck. Ow. Ow. God damn it. Ow. Oh. This is where Ron puts in
This
sound
is-
effects.
Yep.
I'm just
Or I
watching.
just let you go.
Or just let me fucking. I'll give you a minute of this.
I'm just
and let you
watching them
choose.
like destroy their face. This is not right. Can I just cast a spell on you or something?
No, I got it. Don't waste your spell slots.
Because that's a thing that we talk about.
Listen. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So, where are you going and how are you getting there? The infirmary / possible prison, as you know it, rests on a separate island below where you are and is not connected by a land bridge.
No, I don't. This is going to be a little problematic.
Where are we going?
We're going to another building, and I have a way to get there myself, and Kree's coming along because Kree can fly,
Oh, sick.
and Kree is going to carry Malvorn. I guess I'll have to carry you or somebody.
Carry me?
Oh, yeah, you'll see. I found something cool out about myself.
Oh, hey, I'm here to support you in all of your life choices.
Yeah. You'll like it. It's cool.
Okay.
But I don't. We're gonna have an issue coming back. Hopefully, we'll find a way coming back because I can't do this thing in like all the time.
Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Roll perception, both of you.
17.
13.
All right. So, you're busy in the conversation, Janus, and
Yapping.
And
Saint
Barb isn't paying attention.
You
and
keep looking
sees.
around Janus's shoulder and like around one of the corners back behind him. You just see like feathers poking out and an occasional beak and then a little bit of an eye. And then they quickly dive back behind the wall.
An occasional beak.
Oh, Kree's here.
Oh, Kree.
Just say it.
And then you hear like a flustered shaking of wings. And then Kree steps rather unnaturally around the, oh, hi.
Kree, shh, come on.
And then like ducks down low and kind of does that bird head bob as they kind of walk low towards you. Pops back up.
Hey, it's me, Barb. I know I look different.
Oh,
you've
yeah.
not
I
Kree, Barb, Kree.
Oh, I saw you do your shit during the first thing.
class.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We saw each other. Yeah. I mean, I just
Yeah.
assumed it was you because of the bone.
Oh shit! And I undo I undo my bone fist. I'm like, God, I forget about these things. I don't think I have like my femur with me.
Oh, right.
Right,
So
fair
would
enough.
Kree recognize Barb just
Well-
like by looking at them?
I did a really good yes and right there with Aram and
Yeah.
said that my fists were still
Okay.
bone.
I appreciate that.
Thanks. Yeah, I've taken improv classes.
I look around and like specifically at the
This
shadows
is Janus,
behind
by the way.
Kree.
It took me a while as well.
Yeah, I have my mask back on.
Sure. Oh, hey, Janus.
Yeah, since we're sneaking around at night, we're gonna call ourselves the Nighttime Sneaks.
I thought it was the Night Brights.
We're working on it
Why do we need a name?
because names are cool.
Okay.
If we get caught, we have to give a name.
Okay. My name will be Sisomu.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I am Ballora. No, I like Ballora.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't
one.
get in trouble. I'm Malvorn.
Malvorn's coming with us.
He like looks around real quick. Right. And at that exact moment,
Yeah, there we go.
Malvorn just comes around the corner. No, you are not. And walks up to the rest of you.
Hey,
Hello, Janus.
so I invited
Barb.
Barb.
It's me, Barb. Oh, you knew?
Yes.
Damn it.
Few else would wear that. Hello, Kree.
Wait,
Oh,
are you talking about
wow.
the cloak? This is Janus's.
Is that a read?
Yeah, but the baggy shorts and yeah, it's totally a read.
I thought it looks kind of cool.
So, what's the plan?
The plan is we need to get to the building. Now, you mentioned that you had a means to get into the building once we get down there, right?
I do.
So we, Kree and I have a means to get us down there, but coming back up might be a bit of an issue. So, but we can figure that out when we get down there. Maybe we can find one of those platform things that kind of, I mean, surely they have to have a means to get down there, right? Like there has to be another way to get from building to building.
Man, if only Teodor was awake right now, we could ask him to...
Malvarn pulls out his scry pad and does some things with his fingers, then turns it around to face you, and now you're looking as if you were above the building, straight down on it.
Shit.
It's a relatively rectangular building. 2 main doors in the front, 2 large doors in the back.
Forgot we had a trust fund baby here.
Now, from what I understand, there's always someone present on guard or as a nurse, I'm not quite sure.
What?
But there's a front reception desk, and there is always someone there. Other than that, I do not know about the accompaniment of the staff.
So that's the infirmary then? Where do you think the prison is? Is
There's
that in
one
the same
building.
building?
I assume it's both.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds pretty smart to keep the damaged good people with
Together.
the imprisoned bad people.
Yeah, they're both damaged.
So then maybe we should go through the back.
Sorry, he's so hateful in every possible way. The back does seem the most advantageous.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't think about that.
Well, they might have, but it's better than going through the front and having to face someone.
Yeah, I can't fault that logic.
Or maybe one of us can go in the front and just talk to them normally and distract them while the others go around the back.
Oh, or just ask. Like, what are we doing again? Wait, what are you doing? What's going on?
We got to figure out
Who
where the
am
others
I?
are.
Where am I?
We're going to find out what happened to Demrin, and then we're going to find the turtle demigod dude.
Oh, the one that I couldn't punch. What's funny about that?
It was pretty funny. Why can't I hit you? That's the best.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. He has one of those.
He has a secret ring.
Yeah.
Is that, we know what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was a ring that had a seeker stone on it, so you're
Right.
calling it a seeker ring. Yeah.
It's so smart of you.
So let's go to the porch.
Okay. So you guys go to the back of the building, and then there's a door that opens up kind of near where the library is, and you step out into the evening. It is a cool, crisp night, and there is a huge kind of like, circular stone area where you could just sit and watch out over the stars at the edge of the cliff.
So one of you is going to go with Kree, then the other one will come with me.
What are you going to do?
I take a step back and I put my arms out and close my eyes and focus on my wings sprouting from my back. And all of a sudden, incorporeal wings appear on my back and my
Holy shit.
and my skin the skin color changes a little bit. I get a little bit more shimmery, and then my hair grows out, so I look a little bit more angelic.
This is a multi-tiered disguise.
I told you like it, right?
Even Malvorn is surprised, and Malvorn doesn't register surprise
What the
often.
fuck is this?
I flip my hair.
What does this have to do with secrets? I guess it was a secret. Your powers are so it's all so confusing.
I have read of this before. This is more a racial thing than it is your subset of powers, yes?
Race?
Oh my god.
Why it gotta be about race, Malvorn?
Because it is.
Yes, Malvorn is right. I'm an Azamar. At least
What?
part Azamar.
What?
I have celestial lineage.
Oh my god.
That's why I look so hot and shiny and angelic right now.
The blood of the spirits and the gods both run through this one.
Gross.
It is a good thing.
Okay.
I assure you.
You say that.
You like?
Quite a lot.
So now the issue is I can only do this one time for tonight. When I revert back to my form, I can't change back. So,
Well, I can fly over one by one. If I have to.
We could do
Oh,
that.
that's true. We got to take the fox over without the hen first, and then take the hen and leave the beans over across the bridge.
Yeah, maybe you should have saved that for the escape. A little late now.
Quick, go!
Yeah,
and
that's too late.
Barb runs off to the ledge, and I'm like, someone grab me! Someone grab me!
Kree is like, whoa! And just like just as you're leaving the edge, you feel his big clawed feet wrap around your arms and underneath them, and you just fall for like a foot and then sail back up into the air.
Let's go!
Normally you should give me some time. This is not that easy. And like there is some considerable effort going on on Kree's part. So they're almost died. And then Malvorn just kind of turns to you. Shall we?
Yes.
And
I
then-
put my arms out.
And then he opens his arms because he's taller than you, so you can like get
Oh,
under his
fuck.
arms,
Oh.
right?
How am I going to carry this dude?
Right.
I have a strength of 10. Come on now.
Well, let's see what happens.
So I grab...
What can paladins do? They can inspire or something. Can they do anything like that?
Nope.
Bless or inspire?
They can do lay on hands, which is heal a little bit.
That's not going to help us.
Don't paladins have spells?
Some paladins do have spells. You know, you know what?
If only, you know how DMs sometimes prepare for like scenes or other characters.
Wait, actually.
Can you do like your daddy god's blessing on me? or
No, I've
something?
never heard of that. But yes, what he does do is kind of leans. So you're underneath his arms.
Yes, I'm behind him.
So he kind of leans back and turns his head to the side and just gently kisses you on the cheek. And as he does that, there's a warmth that flows over your whole body.
That's what
And
you
you
signed
can
up for.
see kind of, overlaid on your vision, like a glowing path that takes you down into the island. And you can see how it uses air currents and positioning. And it shows you when to dip.
Whoa.
And he's like,
what did you do? What was that?
I showed you the path.
He's about to win this flight.
So I want you to roll
Oh, God.
strength with
Great.
advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
All right.
Mail Christmas packages, it says on RVs.
Seriously?
tablets.
Are you late or super early?
It's April.
No, I'm super late. I need to mail.
Oh my God.
I need to mail my Christmas packages to my sister, okay?
Holy shit.
Now that my business is out there.
Merry Christmas, sis.
Don't you like her?
Of course I've just been lazy.
Holy hell.
Wow. Okay, can we get back to the game? Jesus. All right. I am going to give. So I start saying a prayer of Epona, and like in a melodic tune, and I give myself bardic inspiration.
Good timing.
That's the only time I will approve of you using
you.
that.
Thank you. TM copyright. Ocarina of Time.
Okay, so with advantage, you said, right?
With advantage.
Because Aram needs this to narratively work. Nope.
Okay. And then I'm going to give myself a...
It's a D6, right?
Yeah, D6. A 12.
Okay. So, I mean,
Damn.
That
I
is
gave
a
myself as much
success.
advantage as I
Yeah.
could, and I got a 12.
you are straining. It feels like
Malvorn
your back
and-
is being pulled like out. And you are just barely going to get him over there. So you're dipping. And
I'm
you're
like holding it like...
yeah, and you see yourself falling out of the overlay, and like it goes
So
from
I-
green to red, and you're getting lower and lower.
We're going to get there. Just
Yep.
I'm trying not to drop you. Why?
You think you're gonna make it. You think you're gonna make it, and then all of a
Why'd you have
sudden
such a heavy dinner?
you're not gonna make it. So you slam into the side right at the edge, and you go tumbling
Oh,
across it. And Malvorn has to roll to see if they can hold on.
He's totally prepared.
He's super prepared.
Let's see if Malvorn can hold on. So Malvorn rolls a 17 plus 2 is 19 and just clamps on, and you can hear
what?
the wind go out of them to the edge of the cliff.
Oh, okay.
To
Barely
success.
gets up, yeah, right, to living, to success. Has the air knocked out of him, manages to climb onto a
Ugh.
cliff, and then kind of rolls on his back next to you. So you guys are both kind of laying on the ground, panting heavily, while these two are fine.
Hey,
Did I-
guys.
Did I tell you this was only the second time that I've done this? Well,
Maybe next time. Tell me earlier.
It wasn't as graceful as I pictured it in my head.
It wasn't as graceful as I hoped it would be, and stands up and brushes himself off. But it was fine. We're here. What next?
Okay.
Are you guys looking at me? I kind of just
team
joined
leader
in
here.
for the line. I'm just here.
So we're gonna go to the back entrance, and that is, where's that, Melbourne?
Wait, why are we being sneaky about this again?
Because we don't know what's going on.
So let's just ask. You said there's a receptionist, right?
We're not
can't-
supposed to be out here.
Says who? I was never told about a
It says
curfew.
this.
No one has ever specifically told you can't come here.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go and ask and distract,
Okay.
and then we'll go around the back.
Okay. Yeah, I go up to the front desk and I have a successful conversation with them, and then I go to Denver.
There's
and
a
then
hand
I go to the turtle and I take the ring,
Yeah.
and then I come back.
There's a hand on your shoulder, and Malvorn's like, perhaps I should talk with them, or go with you at least.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, I can say, what about my dad?
Okay.
Oh.
Worst comes to worst, I can
Always
say,
bring
what
up
about the
Daddy.
dean?
Fair enough. You and I talk to the receptionist, while these two sneak
good
around the
quotes.
back.
The receptionists, those fucking fakers. I hate their job, right? Yeah, I'm with you, Malborn. Fuck them.
Well, you know, they're just people. They
Yeah,
have a
whoever they
job.
say they are.
Yeah, right.
Receptionists.
Whatever.
So we're gonna fucking expose
With their
them for
tiny,
who they
tiny
really are.
lives.
So we're really splitting up the team. We just got here.
It seems wise.
Okay.
I'm good with it. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, listen to the so far totally defeated demigod of victory here.
That's true.
He
Like-
showed you the path. It wasn't his
And
fault.
it
You didn't
worked
make
out
it.
really well. All right, let's go.
All right. All right. Then
Come on,
Kree
Kree,
just
let's go to the
hops
back.
into the air, grabs your shoulders
I
with
still have my
his
wings.
feet. Oh, okay, excellent. Never mind. Then Kree suggests you guys dive off.
You shake him
fly.
off.
No, I only have a minute to fly. I want to fly. So if you all jump off, fly under it, and then pop back up. That's what he's
Why don't you just walk around?
less chance of being seen.
Listen, you do your thing,
Okay, yeah.
Landwalker.
Wow. Landwalker. Wow, that didn't take long. It's your second time flying.
Okay. No, I'm
You
ready.
do your thing.
Okay. All right. Time to take on the receptionist puzzle.
Okay, so we go to the back.
Liver and dirt. Right, so you two go to the back, and you two come up to the front, and the doors open as you walk towards them.
I walk up to the desk and I ring the bell.
Okay, well, you don't need to, because there is a brightly lit room in front of you with a
Ding.
half oval desk, right? So it's flat on one end and then it comes around curved on the other,
yeah.
right? And behind it is a woman, a human, probably about late 20s, brown hair, kind of pulled back, hazel eyes, very pleasant smile, and she just turns and she's seated directly behind it. Why, hello.
Hey there.
May I ask why you are here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And Malvorn looks to you for a second, like he had been ready to speak, and then quietly allows you to take lead. Why are you here?
We're checking up on a couple people here. One of them, Demrin, a fellow student and housemate. And also I was sent with kind of a secret. I'll tell you about it later.
I'll need a little more to go from that. However, I can tell you that Demrin is resting comfortably.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, where is she?
Oh, she is here.
In that room or that room?
Oh, I'm afraid she can't take visitors right now.
Why?
Because she's asleep.
Yeah. And I'm realizing inside, why are we doing this again? I was like, wait, Janus never told me what the fuck the goal of this was.
Right.
Yeah. Can we see her?
No, I'm afraid not.
Interesting.
Was there anything else?
Yeah.
Does Malvorn say anything?
Melbourne's like waiting, but you can see him getting impatient.
Okay, Malvorn. Well, no one told me what the goal of this was. I'm going to lean over and whisper to this human and say, and I'm wearing a cloak.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
I'm just remembering that.
Yep.
I'm here. I'm the assistant of the dean.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you did?
Absolutely.
Oh.
St. Barb, right?
Damn.
And Malvorn, correct?
Uh-oh.
Fucking tried with my face
It is
and
my
the cloak.
well, it is my job to know all of you.
Was it? I guess I didn't get rid of the horns, did I?
That didn't really help.
I'm not saying this out loud.
I'm assuming you two are not here because you were sent here.
Oh, we fucked it up.
I'm assuming you two are here because you're looking for information about your friends. Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, that's not a huge leap or guess. Like, that's pretty easy to tell. Yeah, and I'm the assistant of the dean, and I'm needing information about one of the ex-students that attacked me.
Okay. The dean didn't send you here.
I didn't say that.
I see. So you're just pulling rank.
Sure, it's useful information.
Okay. And
I report back to the dean things.
she stands up and like her
She's 7 feet tall.
Well, she's big. She's actually about 6'1", and like she kind of leans both arms
Damn.
on the desk, and you see that there are bucklers strapped on both of her arms.
This
Okay.
is not a nurse. Not your conventional type of nurse.
Okay, Nurse Ratchet, what are you gonna do?
I'll tell you what. I'll take you to see her from outside. Then you won't have to get out of my hospital.
What are you worried about?
And she just goes around the edge, and she's like, "Come now, come on."
No, like
You
what?
too.
What's this whole like aggro threat stuff? Like what negative outcome could come from this?
I have my orders.
Which are stand at the desk and take queries from people that come in.
Make sure the people here are protected.
Yeah, we're fellow students, and they were hurt during a class that we were in, so we're checking up on them.
And if something happens to you, I shall protect you as well.
Okay, hey, thanks, and I'll protect you too. Why are we acting like we're on different quote unquote sides?
I am not. I
No,
simply
neither.
I simply have orders. Now, please come with me.
Okay.
All right. So she walks you down. So behind the desk, there's a straight hallway. You guys begin to walk down that. Hold there for 1 second. So you two have made your way around back, and there's a set of double doors in the back, much like the ones in the front.
I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. It is-
Alarm goes off.
It is unfortunately locked. The door is locked.
Cree? Any ideas?
We have to go back. This is the end of the road. We
hit a
messed up.
roadblock.
I could
End
try.
scene.
I could try to open it.
Yeah, do your little laser thing. Will that help?
Oh, yes. And pulls out like a couple of prisms that are in this inside pouch in his little vest, and finally finds the one that he wants and puts it up to the lock, and then holds 2 fingers next to the prism, and a little beam of light seems to come down from the moon and focus inside the prism as it begins to glow, and the lock begins to glow behind it. Fumbles with that for a while, and you just hear
Here,
like
now we can see it.
so the light shines into the lock, and after a moment you can hear like a beep, and there's a latch noise, and the door pops 2 inches open.
How the fuck did that work?
Cast a
Magic?
spell. Yeah, because Kree's also a sorcerer. That's how. Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Push it open.
yeah.
So I take a peek in. What's going
Okay.
on?
So you two are in the end of a long hallway, and in front of you are several doors on either side, plus a passage on the right-hand side. And this hallway ends at the back of this half-oval table. And you can see at this point a very tall woman standing and leaning on it, while St. Barb and Malvorn are on the other side.
Can they see us?
They let's say no, because it's kind of like dark in this hallway. So no,
Okay.
it's not as bright as the front room is.
I look over at Kree.
Kree makes the same motion to his beak.
This is an audio podcast.
And I watch where they're going.
Okay, so they haven't moved yet, and now you guys are just in a hallway. Like there's there's doors on either side, but you're just in the middle of a hallway.
Oh, okay.
If they
I see.
come
So
down,
they're
they'll
not,
see.
They're not coming down yet. Okay,
Yeah.
so I go to the nearest door then.
Okay, so the nearest door is on the right.
Is there any indication of like what is there a window on the door?
Sure.
Is there any
So when you walk up to it, it's stone, right? But as you
stone?
so there's just a stone wall and a door.
Okay.
And as you walk up to it, the stone is like you can kind of see through it, and the closer you get, the more you can see through it.
Oh.
And this room is currently empty, but it's clearly like a large jail cell. And there's a big silver and gold disc embedded on the floor, directly in the middle.
We need to find where Demrin and the turtle guy is.
The next door would be on your left.
So, sneak over to the next door.
Okay, so you sneak over to that door, and again, it's a stone wall, but as you approach, it gets more and more transparent. And you're seeing a large hospital room. Obviously looks like an operating theater. There's lots of saws and knives and different things like that.
What is this for?
I'm like, I don't know, but it's creepy. And then Kree looks over, and Kree notices that she's starting to get up, and that Malvorn and St. Barb are making motions to start walking down the hallway. There's a hallway you could dive to on the right.
Okay.
It's your only option.
We're gonna dive into that hallway.
All right, I need you to roll stealth. You are lucky.
I don't need luck. 22.
Nice. Okay. So Kree's kind of like shocked, but you grab Kree by the wing and quickly run up and then dive over to the left just as they come walking past you. You are in a
And you hear a door opening silently.
you are in a side hallway with 4 rooms all around you, all clearly cells because you're close enough to see through
in them, yeah.
One of them has the turtle from earlier that you know is the demigod of torment. Another one has slugs. Hold right there.
What?
And we're going to jump over to St. Barb and Malvorn. So you are walked into the hallway.
What did slugs do to deserve this?
Yeah. You are walked into the hallway, into the first door on the right.
Okay.
And you are walked up to the wall, and the wall becomes transparent, and inside is a bed. And Ballora is lying in there, seeming to be resting very comfortably, breathing normally.
Demrin.
Sorry, what did I say?
Ballora.
Yep, I meant Demrun. Thank you. And
It's
Demrun
one
is
of
in
the
there.
few that have gotten 0 screen time that we don't
I know. So Demrun is in there sleeping peacefully.
My hands are inside of my cloak.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, RV. And during this scene, I'm taking out my the bones in my hands, and casting a chance.
Okay. Excellent.
But it's just inside my cloak, so
Sure.
it's not really out. And I'm having my skeletal hands just like start pushing out of my fingers and just like latch onto my thigh.
Okay.
And just like stay there.
Sure.
But while that's happening, I say the following. What happened to her?
Well, from what we can understand, there was too much feedback through her powers. In order to take control of the temple, she bridged with it. There's so much divine energy within it, she was able to form a bridge with the temple.
Wild. You can bridge with this place?
It does suggest that the temple may be more than what we assumed. It may just not be a repository for divine energy. It may be divine itself. It may be a creature, in a way.
Okay.
And you see, by the way, Malvorn wince when he hears this information. Like, it was Malvorn's plan for her to do this, and you see what looks like the slightest twinge of guilt on his face.
Okay. And so it went poorly.
I wish we knew. I mean, she was able to do it. But whatever that cost her was a bit too much. She has not awoken since. She seems fine.
Is she in is she like comatose? Like, I went to medical school.
She is in a coma, yes.
Okay.
From what we can tell, she is in a coma. Though her
And what-
mind appears quite active, her eyes dart back and forth as she sleeps. There's activity there. We just don't know what.
Have we got, have any of the teachers or heralds, I'm not sure if you heard of magic, but like people do things here where it's like, I'm gonna go inside their head.
We have tried. The demigod of meditation is here
Right.
every day.
And
So far, no
nothing.
success.
Right.
Just images, flashes of images within her mind.
Huh.
A lot of chaos.
So what's the plan? Just wait?
Try to keep helping her. Hope she gets better.
Has something like this ever happened before?
And she kind of looks to the side and she nods.
I look to where she looks.
There's nothing. It's just a wall. She just, she was just thinking. Yeah.
Well, Malvorn, does this answer some of your questions?
And Malvorn is just staring at Demrin and then realizes that you were speaking to him and clears his throat. Yes, this does. Thank you. And he kind of extends a hand as if like to ask her name. And she says, I am Herald Alina, the demigod of protection.
Oh, hell.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't know you were one of us.
I am.
Okay. It's nice. My name is Barb.
I know.
Okay, you could
We've
just
kind
say,
of covered this.
you could just say hi, though. I was doing like a greeting.
Hello.
Hi.
Was there anything else I could do for you two? I'm assuming you should get back to bed.
Yeah, well, that's not really important.
I'd like you to roll perception real quick.
Okay.
I want to see if you saw RV and Birdman dodge around the corner.
Hell fucking yeah, I did. That's a 23.
Oh, yeah. So as you're talking, again, you saw Kree and Janus dive around this corner, and then you saw Kree kind of poke back out to see if he was seen, and then you see Janus grab Kree and drag Kree back behind the wall.
I'm going to crawl down my own thigh with my hands.
Yeah.
It's super hot. And as it reaches, I'm assuming the cloak that Janus gave me is like this like somewhat long cloak that kind of reaches the ground.
Sure.
And so it's kind of it's my hand is on the ground right now, kind of like perched up, but it's still covered by the cloak. And I'm going to take the lady Harold
Alina,
and I'm gonna I just realized I use my other hands, and like hold her on the shoulder and say, "Can I talk to you in private for a second?"
Malvorn looks confused, then annoyed, then a blank face again. Sure, we can talk, and begins to walk back towards the desk.
I was like, we can go. I don't need to. I'm not being like sneaky or anything.
And she checks to make sure Malvorn's following at least, because you can't leave him there.
Sure.
And Malvorn does, and then kind of like goes and sits in like one of the side chairs in the office. He just pulls out his scribe pad and just pretends to do whatever. Like, I'm still important. I'm not being sidelined here,
As I walk away, my hand remains on the ground.
Sure.
And I want it to start crawling towards the direction that I saw RV, the human player RV, in the world.
Better yet, so Malvorn starts behind you and sees the hand clearly there and just sighs and just kicks it towards the side where they're going to be. So just boots her hand to the side and then walks down the hallway angrily.
I wince in pain just a little bit. I have it crawl over to whatever the kicking didn't get, to where Janus and Kree are.
So as you guys are realizing
What am I going to do with this hand?
that Slugs is here, this little bone thing comes skittering around the.
It's a hand. It's not hard to tell it's a hand,
It's
Aram.
kicked down the hall, and then it gets up and then skitters towards you.
Yeah, you just see a skeletal hand just like hit the wall and like slide down next to you, and then like get up on its fingers.
Oh my gosh.
And Kree's like, "Whoa, Jesus!"
I grab the
Probably not-
hand.
probably not Jesus.
As you grab it, the hand shakes yours.
Nope, not doing that. Nope.
Yeah, do with that what you want. I mean, listen, you can throw it places. I can grab things. Anyway,
Okay, so I'm gonna hold the hand.
Okay,
And
this is cute. We've never held hands before.
no, right?
the worst.
Cree,
You-
why is Slugs in here? Wait, is Slugs a part of Kree's house?
Slugs is a part of Kree's house. It's Slugs, Kree,
Samosas.
Samo-
Samosas and Thin Mints.
Slugs, Kree, her, and Centaur.
Oh, right. Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, Kree's trying to focus on the condition of the people, which is what they're there to do. But Kree like cannot take their eyes off this moving bone hand that you're currently holding.
Cree, wake up.
Oh, okay.
Focus.
Slap them with it. You're using the hand to like
no.
Yeah, I'm like, focus.
Okay, fine. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
What do you mean we don't know?
Hold. Let me think. Why is Slugs in here? I don't understand. Wasn't Slugs in your house?
Yes, I don't know. They were gone. Maybe they killed someone. I don't know.
The Slugs look hurt.
And like with his eagle eyes. Nope, Slugs looks fine. He's breathing normally. No bruises. No contusions.
Okay, I go up to the door. Is there a handle?
There are basically panels. Just panels that look like scribe pads with a brass border around them.
Oh God.
But it's a cell, right?
Yes.
And so they're
Definitely a cell.
They're thin openings.
No.
No, it's like a stone wall, but
Yep.
it just becomes transparent when you get near it.
Yep.
So it's like from the other side, it's completely stoned off, right?
Yeah. And there is a window on the side.
Oh, I go to the window.
Well, no, like high and up, like on the outside of the building. Like you have to go outside.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe he can see us if we go up to the thing. I'd use Barb's hand and knock on the...
Yeah,
This has gone too far.
Put it to
It's
good
gone
use, Janus.
much too
please.
far. I like how you're like, knock, knock, knock. All right. And there's a slight stirring. And then, like, that's it.
Crap. What are they doing with the student in here? I didn't even realize Slugs was hurt.
I would like you to roll your divinity.
I need to give you information, and I don't know how else to do it.
19.
So you've done this so much now. You've created so many entries into the Mind Palace that
Sure.
you're starting to be able to feel the Mind Palace like as if it moves with you.
You're the
And
demigod of secrets. I forgot about this. What are you wondering anything?
Yep, you can feel a path towards Slugs, even through this wall.
Oh, okay. So I can... Interesting. I've never connected with Slugs before, though. Okay. So I've just evolved. Cree, I have just evolved, Cree. All right. Hold 1 second here. Take this. Shh, shh. Okay, and I concentrate and make a connection with Slugs.
Okay. So you just see Slugs pop up right in bed. No, I'm sorry, does not pop right. Stays asleep. You connect with Slugs, and you're now like deep in this swamp. And there's these large
Swamp, you say.
trees that grow out. Yeah, right. You're back in the
A
swamp.
swamp.
There's these huge trees that grow out of this swamp with these roots that seem to go on forever, that are twice as wide as the trunk becomes.
And the trees look like spiders.
And the trees have kind of legs, kind of like spiders. And there's lights from underneath them, like where the roots are. There's a large space that's formed underneath all of these trees, and there's a flickering torchlight coming from them.
I walk towards the light.
Okay, so you walk
And you die.
towards this light, and you start hearing song and drums and pipes.
Fuck.
And as you get closer, you can see what looks like a
You having a party in
large
here?
goblin family. They all seem very, aware of each other, and like they're all very physically close with each other. There's a lot of smiles and happiness and singing, and they've all got a little patch of cloth, every one of them, and they're all brightly colored and ridiculous, right? And none of them match each other, and they're all different textures, and they're sewing them into a little kind of like vest garment, and then into these like kind of baggy pants. And after a moment, you all see Slugs. And he's in the back, and he's being given food, and he's being given a drink, and it looks like a celebration of them. And then at the end, they're presented with these clothes. And they're talking to each other in Goblin, but you can understand it.
These are clothes that I recognize that Slugs like currently wears.
This is the same outfit he wears now.
I didn't realize you wore patchwork pants.
Yeah, fairly worn at this point. They're a bit
That's
worn,
cool. That's
but
cool.
that's what he wears. And you can understand Goblin, and even though it's not really one of your languages, you get the idea that this is Slug's family, and that this is their gift sending him away. Every person in the family picked a piece of fabric to go into his clothing so that they always carry the family with them.
God.
It's cute. How sweet. Is he coming out? Like, is Slugs leaving, or am I just a participant in this memory?
This is
not a participant.
You're
in this memory,
definitely in
viewing.
Slugs' dream. Whatever they're dreaming right now, that's where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this family reunion gathering thing.
Yeah.
And so they're all kind of just gathered around Slugs, and so I want to be like in the background, and
It's hard to be, and you're all like, but they just kind of accept you as one of them. Like, there's no recognition that you're not a goblin.
yeah.
So you're given
Your
drink
cousin.
and food. Yeah, exactly. You're just welcomed right in.
Just here to have some food. Like at like family gatherings, like those cousins that just show up and you
Right.
don't know who they are.
Yeah, we're like,
And
hey!
you're like, oh, okay, I guess you're family. Here, have some food.
In any
So-
Armenian meal, if someone with
Yeah.
dark hair shows up, we just assume
exactly.
they're one of us.
Filipinos as well.
Yeah.
So I want to get close enough to Slugs.
Okay.
And does he recognize me?
Well, Slugs looks up, and there's confusion on their face, and then they seem to recognize you for who you are, and comes running over, and it's like, oh, hey!
Hey, Slugs.
What are you doing here?
What's going on?
Oh, this is my going away celebration. This is before I came to the temple. You're in my dreams.
I am in your dreams, and this is
so amazing.
this is excellent. This is wonderful. What does the food look like?
Like
Goblin food.
basic. Yeah, there's a lot of root vegetables,
Okay.
and there's it's in a deep sauce. It's like not bad. It's just,
Okay.
yeah.
This is amazing.
We're good cooks.
Yeah. Well, I'm not here to eat. You were captured. You're in a cell. You're not in your room right now. I can see you. I'm looking in on you right now.
Well, I know. They took me here.
Why did they take you?
There's a lot of questions about Astrid.
About Astrid?
Yeah, like a whole bunch. And I didn't answer them because she's my friend. And you don't do that to friends. That's how I was raised.
Oh, like what sort of questions?
Well, I just want to know about what she was doing and her abilities and like what we did when we were hunting and every single thing that happened. And I was like, no, not answering, not telling on my friend.
Did Mackenzie pay more to be on this podcast? Is that why she's getting like
Astrid. So you refused to speak and talk about Astrid, and they threw you in here?
They did.
That's fucked up.
Well, it's kind of nice. And the
It's
food's
not
good.
nice.
Well,
You're a captive.
they didn't beat me.
Oh, that's a plus. That's the.
Goblins have a low expectation of other people and what they're going to do to them. So he's like, hey, it's not bad.
Do you recall what the punch code was to get into your cell?
tell me the exact numbers I need?
You're 17?
What?
No. No way. And it's also out of punch code. They just like put their hands up against it.
Oh, okay. So, I want to get you out of here.
It's okay. And then he kind of looks down and is like, Janus, it's okay. I know you're looking out for me, but I'm going to do this because it's right. And how long can they keep me here anyway?
We don't know what they're doing to anybody who's being kept in these cells. Why the fuck are they taking students and putting them in cells and asking us questions? This is bullshit.
I've been thrown in a cell before. I'm okay. It'll be a couple days and I'll get bored and let me go.
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
No.
Well,
as a matter of fact, when I was coming over to here, there was this weird room with surgical equipment. What if they're going to test on you?
oh, I think that. Well, okay, well then, if you break me out, you just get caught. Go tell the others. If you want to do something, tell the others.
Who else is here?
Well, there's that turtle. And then there was someone I didn't know.
Where did he just point?
Like across and to the right. And there's where they are. Yeah.
Just like in the dream.
Oh, right. Good point.
Yeah.
And the dream is like, well, there's a turtle. If we were in reality, I'd point
Points
off
off
and
to
to
like
the right.
a bowl of carrots.
Who, me? No, not you.
It's my cousin, Snails.
Snails. Everyone's got a name like that. There's ants. Grasshoppers. There's squid. We don't even know what that is.
Please get out of this stream. Please. We've been going too long.
So, all right. We're going to come back for you.
Okay,
Okay?
I trust you.
Stay strong. And
Yeah.
don't let them experiment on you.
God, your words of you're so comforting.
Yeah, that was really helpful until the answer. Oh, I won't. See you soon, Janus.
Yeah. See you soon.
Okay. And then family members kind of flood in and put arms around his back, and he's kind of carried around, and
And
they're
I'm,
playing
pushed
music.
out.
You're kind of pushed back as it fades, and then you're back in your body.
Oh.
What the hell? Where'd you go? I was talking to you for 5 minutes. What the hell is going on?
They took slugs and they were questioning him.
What are we going to do?
There's nothing we can do right now. We have to warn the others.
And now you can hear footsteps coming towards you from the other way.
What about my scene?
Oh.
Let's jump back. So you are being walked back over, and you know they're down
to the lobby.
Yeah, and you know they're down that hallway, so
Yeah.
you're purposely talking and keeping her occupied as you pass that gap.
Yes. I may be spatially confused, but who isn't?
Okay, fair enough.
And you're hiding your arm.
I thought we went back to the lobby.
Oh, actually, you didn't go that far, so you wouldn't have passed that hallway anyway. So you're fine.
Yeah, we're back to the lobby, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sit her down, and kind of be like, I just want to talk to you in private about
All right.
the large person that we assume is here.
The turtle.
Yeah.
Yes, they are here.
What do you know about them?
Well, we know what you know, that they are one of the rebels, that they are responsible for killing 3 students.
That's wild.
It's unfortunate, and we don't know what to do at this point.
Like with them?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, because they're really powerful.
Yes, they are.
By the way, this isn't bad dialogue from Barb. This is me purposely stalling. In case any of the listeners are like, wow, why can't Nikki think of anything fucking better to say? No. I'm being narratively impressive.
They're also quite dangerous, so.
Yeah, I tried. Wait, so did you know, what we did, when we encountered them?
I have heard. You all fought bravely.
Thanks. What can you do to continue protecting? What are your abilities? We can fast forward to the scene.
And she
I don't give a shit.
And she stands up and she throws both arms to the side, and instantly
Oh,
both
cool,
of her
you have
shields
arms.
become.
Oh.
So both of the shields on her arms become tower shields, just giant, huge tower shields, and she's able to move in a way with them you've never seen before. So basically, it's both offense and defense, but just with 2 giant shields.
That's cool.
For the sake of levity, I continue asking her about her powers to stall for as long as I can.
Yep. And as you do, you see these two.
Well, before I
Yeah.
leave the hallway, I want to look in the other
Still have that
rooms as
hand.
fast as possible.
Still have that hand.
Yep.
What do I do with the fucking hand?
You
Put
can,
it up
you can
against
throw it somewhere.
cause a diversion.
Well, no, like it can go in small places.
But these,
They're
no,
just
like,
stone
there-
walls,
Yeah,
yeah.
What
there's
about
no
the
gaps.
windows?
There's no gaps. There's no gaps in. You have to go outside and maybe do it that way.
It's not impossible.
No, it's not. Absolutely not. Well, as you're there, you walk up to the wall and it goes transparent, and the turtle, demigod of torment, is in there.
Okay. Does he look hurt?
No,
Like-
just resting,
Like he's resting as
Yeah.
well?
just sleeping.
And it's just like a cell. Like there's a bed and
It's nice though. Like it's a nice cell. Like there's a bed and a desk, and there's obviously, and there's some books in there. Like they're not trying to be mean to them more than imprisoning them against their will. They're actually making it somewhat nice in there.
and and he has his ring.
No, the ring is not on him, and his finger is missing.
Oh.
Tried doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they weren't taking any chances.
Well,
Well,
at least we know what's. I mean, I don't know if there's anything we can do, Kree.
I don't know either. I think maybe we should go and tell the others.
Yeah, I want to see who else is in. There's Slugs told me there's one other person that he didn't know
That was oh yeah, but
aside from the turtle person.
he's seen one other person, but both of those other cells are empty.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go. I don't think we have that much more time before they could, the nurse decides to walk down this hall again.
So you're going to sneak back through the back?
Yes. And as I sneak back, well, before I head off to the hall, I'm going to put the hand down and shoot it towards Barb, and then grab Kree and get down to the end of the hall.
And Kree goes with you. And you guys scatter down the hallway. How are you ending this in the front? As Malvorn's angrily flipping through his scribe pad.
what happened during the attack?
Which attack?
Oh, I wonder. The
most
attack-
recent.
The one on the temple.
Well, from what we understand, they attempted to sabotage the temple, were successful for a short period of time. They were repelled in the valley floor where they knew they could harm you. And that was all.
What measures are we taking to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Many.
Such as, listen, I know you guys are doing this whole limiting information, but just why? I don't see how that I don't see why that would be helpful. Especially to someone who has been chosen by the dean to help make things run smoothly here. I'm trying to help build up morale in the other students because everyone right now is freaking out thinking that there are sides going against each other. So I just want to make sure that there is a singular page that we can go on.
Well, from what I can tell you, it's a multi-planned attack.
Okay.
Some of the things will be in your training. Some of the things Archon Morak can discuss with you, as I don't know all of them. But as far as I'm concerned, we've increased monitoring and eyes that are on the temple around you. That is the best I can do. Others have different ways.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
And
you see your hand is crawling back towards you, right?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll keep it crawling. No, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just feeling a bit forlorn.
I assure you, everything is being done to keep you all safe. You are the future. We need you safe.
Okay. We kind of flew down here by our own means. Is there a way that we can get back up?
Of course. And she goes over to her desk and just slides a hand along.
While
one of
she's
these
doing
panels.
that, I'll make the hand crawl across.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Run up my leg.
And then there's a glow in the front and kind of off to the side where there's a disc that's clearly become available.
All right, thanks. We have some friends waiting out there, but yeah. Well, thank you for everything that you've done. Again, I'm trying to make sure there's no there's just obvious tension between the students, and I'm just trying to make sure that we can reduce that as much as possible.
I believe you have good goals for this school, I believe that you have good goals
Sorry,
for this
take two.
school and
Can we
your
reset
friends.
places?
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, sound rolling. All right. Scene 3A in the lobby and action.
I believe that you have good goals for your friends and this school. I wish you well.
All right. All right, Melbourne. Let's go.
Malvern just like, finally. Just turns off his iPad, slips it in his bag, and stands up. Thank you. Have a good evening. You as well. And you both walk out just as you two are coming back around the front of the building.
Oh my gosh. Did you see Dameron?
Yeah.
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
You all get on to the
we get on the
and it
disc.
takes
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
As it takes off, and I am going to do a thought extraction on myself and extract the memory of seeing Slugs in his reunion in our conversation.
Oh, holy shit.
So I pull like a ribbon from the side of my head, and then when we get back up,
You
Slugs
put
was
the
down
ribbon in
there.
our head. Oh, okay.
So when they read the ribbon, they then see what
Yes.
you. Okay, neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
So, there's Slugs was down there, and he said that they were questioning him about Astrid
Who's
and the teachers, I guess. Here, read this.
Yeah, it just says they.
Keep reading.
It doesn't clarify who's they.
Okay, he didn't tell me.
I only said they. They were questioning me.
I know.
I thought it was implied.
Whoa. Is this thing talking to me?
So you just see you play back,
Sure.
basically, and I guess everybody else.
Oh,
gets to
sure.
see
If
that.
you want to share it, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I share it.
I didn't really expect Astrid to be this special. That sounds rude, and we're good now. But like, are they? Like,
I mean, I like her, but does she have to matter?
Is she? Why?
Malvorn.
I didn't think that. Okay, yeah, you can just start that conversation.
What? Clearly, there's something going on here. You were telling me, you told me earlier that there were agents outside of the temple that were interested in Astrid.
What?
Yes.
What?
Others have gone
Yeah, that's
missing with powers similar to her own from the time that they come. And this is suspect.
So the temple now has some inkling of it.
As if they know she is going to be taken, they may be taking steps towards that. They may be using her as a trap.
But do we know who's trying to take Astrid and taking out all these other demigods on the outside?
That I do not know. I am trying to find out.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do down there with Slugs or Demrin, but I saw some weird like operating room where there's some medical equipment, and it did not look pleasant. And I'm afraid that they might try other means to get some information, or if they might pull others down there. Like we need to rescue Slugs.
I would agree. There's no need for this. He has done nothing. I will help you with this.
I'll get him.
All right, then.
So we need to tell the others. All the other students need to know what's going on.
All right. And as you say that, you kind of walk in through the back door and back into the hallway where your houses are. And let's hold it right there. The elevator's rising.
Sorry, go ahead. It's a clean take again.
Yes. The elevator is rising, stroning.
Could I get
and
that line with a bit more?
Once more with
The elevator is rising! Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that was good. And
The elevator is rising and stroning and angrily groaning against the ropes. The wood is buckling a bit.
Groaning?
Sorry. What? The elevator is rising and the wood and ropes are
I
groaning.
thought this was Rise of the Demigods.
We're never gonna get this fucking reveal. If this Please, this better be a Twitter clip.
So I am definitely doing it.
You gotta stop saying please be a because then it's on Twitter of you saying please be a Twitter clip.
Well, I do whatever I do whatever McKinsey
Whatever
asks me.
Astrid asks for.
Yeah, whatever. Anything.
Claim me. Sure, why not? Put your hand in my mouth. I'll fucking bite you all
You
day.
asked for it. So the elevator is rising, straining against the ropes and wood. There's whatever this creature is heavy, and it takes a full 2 minutes to rise back up. As it finally gets to the top, you first see branches, then wood, then this massive tree rise above even the platform that's holding it up. And it turns, and it's got a face and eyes that are old and wizened, and a beard filled with leaves and sticks.
It is good to see you again, Medina.
Medina nods. It is a pleasure to see you as well, Steelbeard. And we're going to hold right there.